It's okay, it's okay. We have still got stock of that one, but you do need to check your baskets out. There are queues on the phones. You can get on the website. It is hochanda.com. Do not miss out on this. See, look at that already. Look, bang, bang, bang. That creates your frame. And I really like that because this is a full 11 by 11 page. And because it is 11 by 11, it's really interesting doing this. Never be scared of working on bigger surface areas. Right, I'm happy with that. So that's my stamping done. That's what I want. I'm going to put a sentiment on it as well, actually. Remembering this, you have got those two beautiful sentiments, which is really lovely. This one is my favourite, however. I think that is gorgeous. I am stamping in black as ever. I love it because it makes it look really, really strong. So, sewing mends the sole. And that's a perfect bit for it. Doesn't that just look beautiful? See, it's just so simple. This is so simple to create something absolutely gorgeous. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a bit of colour, but I'm not going to go mad with this because I like it as it is. So what I'm going to do, and I want to be quite controlled with my colour. So I'm not going to, with these, I'm not going to start actually splashing it. I'm going to actually apply it really, really carefully. We are a third of the stock of the complete collection gone. It is very busy, folks. I am so sorry I keep giving you updates, but I have to because obviously we do not want you to miss out. If you are watching the demo, please be aware a third of the stock of the complete collection has already gone. This is launched about how many minutes ago? 20 minutes ago. It is very, very busy. I'm not surprised. It's from our Tracy. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, when I saw this, it was like, oh, that is lovely. They're really, really lovely. And it's just one of them. It's just so easy to work with. Now, what I'm doing is, and what I really wanted with this one, I wanted it to be quite muted, because I think these suit really muted colours as well. I mean, they suit all sorts. Please have a look at what our Abs has been doing with these, because it's created some stunning work with these. As, of course, as our Tracy, obviously. But Abs has used really beautiful, bright colours, whereas I thought I want to colour around the ladies, so I want them to pop, not because I'm putting colour on the actual ladies, but because I'm putting colour around them. So that's how I want to draw the eye in. So I'm not going to colour them in, I'm going to colour just around them, because I think that will make those really pop. I'm actually using kind of a mica. This is Lindy's Stamp Gang. So I'm using that I'm just mixing with water. And the lovely thing is with this, I'll be able to sort of brush it out more as well. So obviously I'll be able to start layering that out. I will use a couple of different colours because I can. So let me just bring this in as well. It is very, very busy. Do you know what? It's funny. When you do these shows, when you're presenting and guesting, even though it's busy, you just feel quite chilled out. I just feel really chilled out. Even though it's busy, it's like, oh, now look, I've gone into a handbag there. That were a boo-boo. Have I only got half an hour left? These shows go so quick. I mean, that is ridiculous. You do need to be quick with this. It is very, very busy indeed. I will interrupt myself in a minute to give you a bit of a reminder. But there we go. See, so can you see what I've done? So I've actually, going up to it. Oh, Tracy, thank you. She's emailed in to say she adores the college. Tracy, it's dead easy because your stamps are beautiful. And that's the thing. It's just easy. And then all I want to do is put colour in. And that is literally all I'm doing. Can you see? So just going in. And so where the actual character is, just getting in. And just adding that bit of colour there. So you can see, so if I'm a little bit darker around the actual images, that will just make that image pop a little bit more. And it needs to be, I didn't put any under there, but that absolutely. So I don't want colour on the main image, I want colour around it. See, that looks really cool. And obviously I need to just finish that off, but you can see where I'm going with that. Doesn't that look pretty? And again, just bring in that green in around here as well, like this. So just bring in the colour in like that. And the thing is, with something like this, you can obviously add your stencils. You know, we've got the beautiful washi tape. You can add your gorgeous washi tape. You know, you can do all sorts with this. But I just thought I'm going to start so simple, so effective, because that's all you need. You only sometimes just bring it down, make it simple, you know. In fact, what I'm going to do is just brush that out as well, like so. There we go. Yeah, a cheeky bit of a wash. There we go. Oh, our Jimmy. He knows his terminology, his crafty terminology. Yeah, I'm loving that. There we go. He got busy there just because Jimmy knew our terminology. And see, I won't finish this off. I'm very aware. I'm always very aware of time. Well, you say that. That's an absolute lie, isn't it? As if I'm very aware of time. What a lie. I've never got a clue what time's on. That's the weirdest lie I've ever told. And I mean, I tell some crackers. I'm just gonna add. I'm not stopping, am I? I get right carried away. They're beautiful, that's why. It's just easy to get really carried away. I want to just add a little bit of blue. Just to. And what I love about this, because the colours are sort of all blend together, because they're all water-based, and they're in the same pack, you see. So they just all work together really beautiful as well. There. Because that blue's got a little bit of sort of green involved as well. Oh, I'm smudging. That annoys me. I'll have to go around afterwards with a white pen just to get all the smudge marks off. But look, that looks cool, doesn't it? And then just drag that out a bit so it all sort of washes away and just melds in. Oh, I love that. Can you imagine what that's going to look like if it ever gets finished? Won't it look beautiful? If it ever gets finished. I'll just put a bit more blue there so you can see where I'm going. And then I better give us a bit of a refresh. And do you know what? That is literally, I love that. And I think this shows you how easy. Sometimes I think we can get a little bit complicated and we can get really involved, but those colours are stunning, aren't they? But something like this can be so effective and so easy. That is so achievable. It's literally just stamping those stamps. The stamps are doing all the work because they're so beautiful. And then a little bit of a wash like that, get rid of that line. So all I'm doing, I'm keeping within that frame. And to make sure I'd keep in that frame, I'd probably just add a little bit when I'm, you know, when I'm happy, when I'm finished, just add a little bit of water and a little bit of ink around the edges, and it just emphasises my frame a bit more. There we go, just wash that out again, like so. But then that just emphasises that beautiful frame that we've created. And when you look at it, if I just pick that up now, because then you can see the full thing. Because can you see on a big surface area? See, this is it. Those beautiful stamps, even on a big surface area, look how effective they look. I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, I haven't finished, obviously. More of that blue, because that'll make them stand out even more. And then I might come in with a cheeky bit of washi tape, because yeah, I know, right? Cheeky bit of washi. But how gorgeous them. It's all about the images. It's all about building up those beautiful stamps and creating something gorgeous. Right, I am going to give you a bit of a reminder, because obviously it's flying. If you want it, please check that website website. We have got other bundles from our lovely Tracy, of course, so please have a little look at what we have got for you. We have got those incredible deals. If there's anything you want, check your basket out. Remember, it's Flextravaganza, and with that it means anything that you are putting in your baskets, you can split the payments over 2 months, and that is an absolute deal. So if you do want to get hold of anything, check out our website. It is Hochanda.com. That's where you can find absolutely everything that we've got for you. And don't, what? Oh, the stencils, right. The hexagon sold out last time. So if you did miss out on them, please, sorry, I'm not gone over there yet because I'm cleaning my palette. I'm being really naughty. I'm just faffing about. The washi. And we've got washi that matches perfectly as well. All the washi. If you do want anything, you know what to do. studio@hochanda.com. Right, I'll stop tidying and get over yonder. Uh-oh. Right. Already. Over half of the stock of the 1 day special has gone. Over half of the stock. If you do want this, you need to check those baskets out. These are beautiful. The things you can do with them, and it's quick, it's easy, and it's effective. Let me show you again the beautiful boards that have been coloured in, because this shows you the actual stamps. I mean, look at these. Stunning. The detail is stunning. They're just so beautiful, aren't they? They're beautiful images. And I love that, you know, just simply colouring those images in looks phenomenal. But then you've got all the little accessory stamps that match absolutely perfectly, and you can do so much with them. Yeah, I mean, the colouring in is phenomenal as ever, but there's so much you can do with these. You know, you'll start to play, but it's just Janet's done this. That is stunning, absolutely stunning. Janet stamped and embossed that onto decorative paper. Obviously with that, because you've got so many extra stamps, you're building up your background, because all of that, I say decorative paper, but all of that has been created with the actual stamps, which looks stunning. I love this by Janet colour. I mean, how fabulous does that look? And I love that she's actually cut the lady out of the dress. Doesn't that look effective? Really, really good, that. Very clever indeed. This is by the lovely Jo Rice. Isn't that beautiful? And that's a placemat, so functional as well. How cool is that? Imagine making these to sell. You know, that is superb, isn't it? Absolutely super. And then one more by lovely Jo. Absolutely stunning. And again, fussy cutting these out, colouring them in, fussy cutting the buttons out, and obviously putting your accents over there. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And using the washi tape, because the washi tape matches perfectly. Now, this is your 1 day special. This is absolutely flying. Please check your baskets out. 932002. Your 1 day special, £3 is carried over and added to the saving that you get with this one. If you are a Freedom member, it is a why not deal. Not only is that £3 carried forward, but we do take an extra £10.79. That's £13.79 is taken off that. And, okay. Okay, if you went for the poppies on their own, yeah. So both of these on their own, that's got a £3 saving as well. So it's a £6 saving that's been carried over. Boom, that's even better. So actually, it's £16.79, isn't it? And that's amazing. And if you're going for a bundle, so you're saving £16 and 79 and you get a stamp that's worth £11.99, and it's really cool. I mean, that is such a nice stamp, and it matches. Everything matches. Now, this has been really busy as well. In fact, how much? Over 40% of the stock has gone here. I'm going to show you some from this because I love that. Look at that from Debbie. Oh, it's okay. You're looking at this one. That's beautiful too. And that one, of course, with the beautiful big bug stamp, and we have got that big bug stamp on the show, so if you want that, it matches with the poppies. Everything matches. And the lovely thing is, the way that Tracy does all the stamps, you can use everything together. I mean, that will work so beautifully with the stamps today, because all those backgrounds go together so wonderfully. I mean, the poppy heads are absolutely exquisite, aren't they? Beautiful. And of course, the poppies coloured in, look at that. Aren't they fabulous? So much you can do with these. It's a really, really amazing stamp set, is that one. And of course, you have got your freebie, remember. 2 payments, £26.08. Please be part of Hochanda Freedom. If you're not already part of Hochanda Freedom, it is 888-888. It's only £5.97. That is for the month. It does roll over. If you do want to stop it, you can do. Otherwise, it will roll over. It means you're not paying postage on any of your orders. And you get other stuff as well, obviously, but it's the postage. For me, that's your big deal. The why not deal. Let's talk about why not. Your combined price should be £62.95. Remember, you have got those savings carried forward. So that's your why not deal. So it is £62.95. You've then got, sorry, I'm trying to find white card and I've spilt it everywhere. £62.95. Your intro price £57.95. Freedom offer, you're saving 10%. That's £52.15. That means you're saving £5.80 plus your £3.95, which means you're saving £9.75. We know you're actually saving more than that, because obviously those combined prices include the actual savings that have been carried forward, which is a further £6 there. Brilliant. Please do not miss out on that deal. Okay, also our happy hour deals. So, gosh, you've only got 23 minutes to get hold of these. Let me show you those gorgeous stamps, because they are absolutely cool. And again, there's so much you can do with these. I love the background stamps, because the background stamps, they always give you so many different layers that you can create, so many different options. And obviously something like, I mean, that's one of my faves as well. I've got a lot of favourites for these. They are cool. You've got create, you've got art, you've got draw, paint, doodle and inspire. £15.96 is your price. That is better than half price. And that is your first happy hour deal, 513890. Your second happy hour deal, again, absolutely gorgeous. Backgrounds. I mean, they're always really, really handy, these, and I just love it. You know, splats and splodges and circles and squiggles are just fabulous. And that one, the tribal one, is stunning. Only £11.97. You are saving £12 on those deals. So please, it is nearly the end of the hour. That is 273-541, your item number there. Okay, now obviously check out the website, because we've got loads of other fantastic stamps from our trader. Remember, we are in the middle of our flex extravaganza, so it does mean you can split the payments on anything that you're popping in your basket. But if you do want to know more about VT, then here's some. Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier. Now then, what am I doing? I've got all sorts of bits here, so who knows what I'm doing. So, what I decided to do, the sewing. So let's have a little bit of fabric. So, oh, isn't that nice? So I've got a cheeky little bit of fabric, got my thingy, heavy body gel, to stick everything down. So first of all, what I decided to do, I wanted to do something. Oh Sorry, that drives me nuts. Right, I wanted to do something more 3D, but before I start gluing, I'm going to just layer and see what it looks like. So I thought, let's bring in loads of gorgeous textures. I painted that lovely grey, which is gorgeous. So loads of beautiful textures like this. I'll probably cut this one down because that's quite a big piece. And I really like the being frayed. I thought that looked really, really good because obviously, again, because we're talking texture, it's lovely having it all frayed and beautiful. So, got that. So let's bring that there. Let's bring that there, like so. So that's all lovely. I'm going to be bringing in another panel. So I'm going to stamp my main image on another panel, like so. So again, we've got all those beautiful layers. I found a zip, so I might chop that down. Pop that about there, like this. And thing is, with something like this, I mean, this looks quite clean, doesn't it, and fresh. But, I mean, you can start, you know, you can start grunging it up, putting all your paint splatters on it. By the time I finish, it'll be utterly grunge. But that grey is beautiful. It's a really nice grey. So, now, wow, almost half of the stock has gone on that complete collection. It is really, really, really busy. You're getting that beautiful free stamp. I mean, it is one of those that it's a why not deal, quite frankly. If you're part of Hochanda Freedom, be part of Hochanda Freedom. I mean, Hochanda Freedom, you can stop at any time. You've got the ability to not pay any postage on any of your orders. It is just one of those that once you've done it, once it's like, oh yeah, okay, that absolutely makes sense. So yeah, please make sure you be part of Hochanda Freedom. Check your baskets out on today's deal and do not miss out on any of these incredible goodies. Okay, so I'm happy with that kind of layer. I know where I'm aiming, but let's start decorating first of all. So just move that to one side first. Now I am going to use some of my stencils. Check out the website. I'm not sure what stencils I've got and what stencils are on the website. Oh, we've got all the shapes. That's good because I have dug out one of my shapes to use. So I'm going to go on with one of my shapes, and I have got some white, and I thought, oh, let's use some white on the grey because I thought that'd look really, really nice. And just bring in my stencil. Saying big save, but that's a lie. A little bit like my timekeeping claim that I always know. I'm always aware. Absolute lies. So yeah, just ignore us. Ignore all our claims here at Hochanda. Big save, nah. Leonie timekeeping, all lies. All lies. So, not happy hour. My name's not Leonie, called Fiona. I used to want to be called Jane when I was at school for some reason. Because my name, because I'm ultimately the shyest person in the world, and I hated that my name were a bit too fancy, so I wanted to be called Leonie Jane Pusial. Because that fit the Pusial, Leonie. Please could I just be called Jane? Not saying Jane's plain, if anyone's thinking, if I've now just insulted all the Janes. I know some lovely Janes. But yeah, when I was at school, that were a thing. Daft in it when you look back. Oh. Oh, right, okay, see, I like that. I think that looks really pretty. Isn't it funny? Did you want to change your name, anyone, when you're at school? Any options? No, were you happy? What? Good grief. Get out, Jimmy. So what are you called, really? Is it James? But your brother wants to call him Daniel. So you're called James Nicholas Daniel? Wow, that's some names, isn't it? He's very posh. It's because no one could make up the name mine, so they just called him all of it. Go for all of them. He'll answer to one of them. So posh. That's our Jimmy. And we call him Jimmy. All them names, and we don't call him one of them, we call him Jimmy. Ain't that funny? That's funny, isn't it? Emailing. studiojan.com. What did you want to be called at school? Or what did you get called at school? More likely. It's like, uh-oh. Oh, were you really tiny at school? Oh, no. Oh, Jimmy were really tiny. I were really tiny as well. My mum used to have to cut my the age out at back of my clothes because they were all real, because they'd be embarrassed. I know. Oh, ain't it ridiculous? Just to see if baggy clothes were in, you could get away with it. Little skater dude. Yeah. Okay, so I'm happy with that. That's my first background. I love it, everybody. I mean, I hope you do like our musings, because we generally tell you lots about our life. We do share quite a lot. I mean, at home you're probably thinking, I don't know what you're thinking. You could, again, email in. You're either thinking, shut up, or you're either thinking, oh, that's quite nice. I suppose we are, we're just welcoming you into our lives. There we go. I quite like that. And I quite like it because that looks quite modern with the, with the sort of vintage look of those. I thought that'd look quite cool. And I adore the grey as well. I think that looks really pretty. I'm going to just go around with a little bit of this yellow, because again, I think that looks really beautiful. So just scooching around with that. Like so. There. Because I think that looks, again, I really like that. I think that ties in. And it looks stronger on telly than it does on there. It doesn't look quite as strong, does that? Like that. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Might bring a little bit more white in. And I know I'm leaning on that as which I shouldn't be, I suppose. But I'm not too bothered about it having sort of scratchy bits, because I kind of like that. Some scratchy bits. There, okay. And again, it's, happy with that. Okay, so let's have a little look-see. Let's start building. So I like that, but let's start bringing in some of my stamps. So first of all, what I'm going to do, let's go in with one of my backgrounds. So your background stamps. Now, obviously, with the background stamps, you've got loads of different background stamps available. My first one I'm going to use is, I've just taken it off, is that one. And I mean, I love all of the background stamps. They all work beautifully. So please mix and match these. Everything goes. I'm going to go with the brown, actually, with this. I won't go straight in with the black. That is one of those wonderful happy hour deals. So if you do want the happy hour deals, again, these are really busy, so you don't miss out on that deal, because they are fantastic. And I love all the happy hour deals. It's this one that you're looking at, that top one, and yeah, it's cracking, is that. It's just one of those, isn't it? It's just one of the stamps that you can use in so many different ways. I was going to use the splats. It's funny, actually, I haven't picked them all up out of my box of wonderful All and Create stamps, but I mean, you could use any of them. They all work beautifully. So I'm just picking up little elements off it, as ever. I'm popping those. Oh, we're getting loads of nicknames. See, you're great. As soon as we talk, some of them aren't suitable for telly. And those people, we feel sorry for you. Oh, and see, there were loads of people. It weren't just me who weren't. Have we got options then? Who didn't want the name? So, isn't that funny? Terry with a Y. She'd been. It'd have been a what one? IE to save confusion with gender. Yeah. Jane didn't like her name, but now she does. Isn't it funny, Jane? You didn't like your name, whereas I actually wanted to absolutely be a Jane. It is funny, isn't it? As kids, we do that. I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? You know, we are parents, we think, oh, what if I just put on my face? Oh, why did you do it? White paint. Always. Now I'm smudging that out. And you'll be saying, like, why? But I quite like that. I quite like smudging it, because I kind of like that diffusion of it. And it's okay because I'm layering anyway, but I kind of like it diffused. I like that. Right, okay, next. Come on, kid. Stop faffing. So, So his friends, Jimmy, again in my head. His mates used to call him Jimmy Jamal, our miniature pal. That's lovely. I really like that. Right, okay, so layering. Let's get stamping on this because I want to pop her. Oh, which one am I going to go for? She's going to go on here. Oh, 4.5 minutes? You're joking. Oh my word, where did that go? Where's my stamp platform gone? Okay, so 4.5 minutes. Right, I might try. Oh, I'll be quick. I'll be quick. Obviously, you know, I'm going to have to be really quick. I can't believe that. Check your baskets out, folks. Don't miss out on this. It is beautiful. And obviously, it's brand new. It's Tracy. It's gorgeous. That one day special. We're over 60% of the stock gone. It's wonderful. We're over 60% of the stock. Wow. This is the lawn shower, already over 60%. If you're going for that, it is our flex extravaganza. You can split the payments over 2 months with that one, which is amazing. You've got the big bundle as well that you can go for. So, yeah, do not miss out on that. That's your big bundle. You are getting your freebies in the big bundle. I mean, it is just an incredible collection. And the freebies on there are just sensational. Don't miss out on any of these. That item number for the Bigot, 516199. Right, now, I'll tell you, I've fallen out with the brown completely. Hate it. So what I would do is cover it again. Just cover it up. It doesn't matter. Put your grey paint over the top. No, absolutely fallen out. Oh, Julie's husband's name is Robert. But his initials are R.I.P. Oh, poor Robert. They didn't think that through, did they? Imagine that. That's well funny. His middle name's Ian. That is well funny. I love it when parents do not think about their kids' initials. That's brilliant. Oh, more of them, please. More of them. They're really good. Now, look. So when I've got pretend the grey's gone. Oh, I know how I can pretend the grey's gone. Literally. Get rid of the grey. There, right, pretend that's gone. So look how good that starts to look. See, that we're taking our eye away. But isn't this beautiful? So just start layering, start adding all of these wonderful little embellishments. Might pop a little embellishment there. Don't they look cool? All of these are all part of your fantastic collection. And what I wanted to do was, and I'm definitely not going to get time to do that, I actually had some, look, I had this actually ready to go. But then because I were going to do some sewing. Because I thought, how beautiful would it be to actually sew in the grey board? Wouldn't that be pretty? Or to actually do, I'm not going to get this done, am I? Or to actually get some of these, especially with ribbon, because ribbon looks so pretty. And just some, I mean, obviously you don't need to do a beautiful sewing, but I thought just a little bit of just a really nice running stitch, because I can do one of them dead easy. A lovely running stitch holding these together, I thought would look absolutely exquisite. I'll just do a couple of stitches to show you how good that would look. Because we've only got 1:10. One more stitch. It's nearly soup time. It's nearly chili time, lasagna time. What were your nickname again, Jimmy? I've already forgot, but Jimmy Jamal, my miniature pal. Oh, I love that, Jimmy. That's my favourite. Jimmy Jamal. Oh, and next hour, folks, we're back on at what time? We're back on 8. We're back on at 8 o'clock. Please share. Yeah, your things at school, so your nicknames at school. Check out your happy hours. Share your names at school, and obviously, yeah, nicknames. If you can beat Jimmy Jamal, my miniature pal, then you have to email it. Right, okay, I'm going to have to stop because we're running out of time, but how beautiful, how beautiful. Oh, I love these stamps. Isn't that fabulous? And I haven't even nearly finished it. Okay, folks, we will be back with you at 8 o'clock. We want emails, but check your baskets out. Special deals, happy hour deals. Jimmy Jamal. That makes me giggle. papercraft, and then me, and then Frappy Freedom Happy Hour. Stay tuned to the Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Andy from Picture This. I've been a painter all my life. Picture This was actually formed on the back of a throwaway remark from one of my art students. This has developed my drawings into a series of photopolymer stamps, clear stamps for the crafting community and the crafting industry. The stamps are all hand-drawn by me, they're made in the UK, most important to us at Picture This, and we have so much more to bring. Our shows on Hochanda, we hope to make them informative, amusing obviously, entertaining, but mainly it's about bringing the creative spirit to you. Make sure you tune in and watch the Picture This shows on Hochanda.
It's Flextravaganza time, folks! From Thursday the 31st of December at 6 p.m. to Friday the 15th of January at 6 p.m, we would like to offer you our thanks and best wishes for 2021 by bringing you our Flextravaganza event. If you add at least £5 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flextravaganza Flexi Basket offers. This means you can spread the cost of your entire order over 2 equal monthly Flexi Buy payments, offering you a more cost-efficient way of shopping with us. Flexible payments for everyone. Join us from Thursday the 31st of December to make your shopping experience with Hochanda even easier.
Hi, I'm Gina Barrett from Gina B Silkworks. We're a family company specialising in traditional crafts for the modern maker. Most of our products involve textiles and age-old techniques, from button making, lace making, weaving, and other forms of passementerie. I hope you'll be able to tune in to the Gina B Silkworks shows here on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Hayley from Craft Yourself Silly, and we're really excited to still be working with you guys here on Hochanda. We were there from the very, very beginning, and we're still bringing you lots of really exciting soft crafts. We design and manufacture all of our kits and all of our fabrics here in the UK, and we love bringing them to you. So if you're an experienced sewer or you're just starting out in soft crafts and sewing, join us. There's tips and fabrics for everybody. Make sure you don't miss our shows and come and craft yourself silly on Hochanda.
Did you know you can continue watching Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for free using your smart TV? It's just like watching us on your computer or tablet, only now we'll be on your large screen smart TV. Follow these easy steps to get your smart TV set up. Firstly, make sure your smart TV is connected to the internet, either through a wireless connection, if your TV supports it, or via the Ethernet port on the back of your TV. If you're not already connected, use your remote control and select network settings through your TV's menu and follow the instructions to set this up. Remember to have your router's password to hand, whether you're using a wired or wireless connection. This should be on the side or bottom of your router. You can always refer to your TV's help menu or instruction booklet for more information. Once you are set up, press the Smart Hub dedicated button on your remote. This will vary between brands, but it's usually located at the centre of the remote. This is where you'll find your internet web browser app. Select this to open and then type hochanda.com into the search bar, and this will take you to our website homepage, which includes our live broadcast and access to previous shows. So now you can watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV, whenever you feel crafty.
Well, hello, good evening. I believe it is evening, isn't it? After 6 o'clock, maybe? You know, I'll say good evening anyway. Right, Pink Frog Crafts, well, one of my absolute favorite shows to do because, of course, it's going back to the very essence of paper crafting and what a kind of offering we have got, including, of course, the lovely Claire, who is a very, well, we have known each other for many years, Claire, haven't we?
Far too many years to
Yes,
count, Paola.
indeed. But that is an argument to your involvement in the industry as a crafter and behind the scenes as well. So you have got all that expertise that you bring to the table.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to share that again with all the Hochanda customers out there. So yeah, I am loving being here.
Yeah, good. And now we were talking about how lovely it is to have amazing products, but also at amazing low prices. Now, we do have got happy hours. And you know what is a happy hour? Well, the happy hour here at Hochanda means that the low price stays low for the hour and the hour only. And also we have got flex extravaganza. So even if it's a happy hour, as long as it's about £5, and the happy hour is about £5, you can flexify, spread the cost in interest-free payments. So we have got the Pink Frog Crafts A4 watercolor card, already very busy. Now you have got 3 different options. A4, you are getting 50 sheets of the 280 GSM watercolor card. $9.99 is the price. That happy hour deal means that you are getting better than half price because the price should be £19.99. Then you have got a different item number for the A5. Now, the A5, you are getting 100 sheets. So in terms of quantity of paper, it's exactly the same, but you are getting it rather cut. Now, we were talking as well with Claire how much we like the smaller sizes, don't we?
Yeah,
of course.
It's nice because you can practice all your techniques and they're ready-made kind of like toppers to go on your card.
And with the A5, we could just score it down the middle and we have got an A5 card. You are getting 100 of them, so it could be 100 A6 folded cards. $9.99 is the price, again saving £10. For the A5, the item number is 747203. And then the final option is, of course, the A3. And you can see here, we have got A6. Did I say? Oh, I said A3. Oh, apologies for that. A6, clearly not A3, Paula. You know, the numbers and me, and mouth and talking. Anyway, wrong job then. We have got 200 sheets in here. Which is, of course, the A6 size. $9.99 is the price. You are saving £10. Now, is your choice of, you can go for all 3 of them. Remember, different item numbers. The A6, which is the one that I'm holding in my hands, 305695. Now, we have got them, they're all the same card, aren't they? The watercolor card.
Yeah, it's the same quality of card that we always bring. So it's Pink Frog watercolor. So in whatever size you go for, you'll get that beautiful quality that you can do all of your kind of watercolor techniques on. But it takes water really well, so it's good for your kind of mixed media projects as well.
Absolutely. Now, very popular for the A6, which is the smallest one, which is the one that you are getting 200. Look at this. Like, also, you know what? Do you do this, Claire? Do you have it in your desk, like? Or in a, you know, and just pull it as many times.
Yeah, I just kind of pull them and try different colours on them and different mediums, and I've quite often got a whole, like a stack about half as big as that of different ones that I can just then pick up and use because the backgrounds are already there.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Also, I was thinking, just make a hole on the top, and when you get a new color ink, make a swatch.
Be cool.
Right, now if you want to go for the A6, it's very, very popular. Remember that you have got flex extravaganza, so split the cost into interest-free payments if you want to do that, and then you will be paying just £5 today. Now, do you use it as well for stamping as well, don't you, the watercolor card?
Yeah, you can stamp on it, you can colour on it, as well as using your background. You can use it as your main focal point as well. Yeah, stamp on it, ink on it.
And the other thing I kind of think, because I pulled this sample specifically because watercolor not always allows you to do the bleach technique, like with the full bleaching technique.
Okay.
So with this one, you can see it here that a little bit of water dripping, like with the distress inks, and then bring it out, if you know what I mean. It has got that lovely texture as well, which is not quite cold press, but still gives you a little bit of something.
It's got enough texture so it adds something, but not so much that you can't stamp and get a full image on it as well.
If you put it like this, you can see slightly there that gentle reminder. I have to say, this texture, I like it so much that I have been known to make the blank cards out of the watercolor from Feefo, because it just gives that almost like, you know what, in a stationery that is that sophisticated look. I just love it, and it's a proper white as well. It's a pure white. Sometimes watercolor can be a little bit off, or you know, this is just a really nice. It's a warm white still, but it is a proper white. $9.99 is the price. Whether you are going for the A6, which the details are at the left-hand side of the screen, a third already gone, and we are just 5 minutes in. The bottom of the screen for the A4. Right, moving on to non-happy hours. But of course you still can use Flex Extravaganza to split the cost in interest-free payments. We are looking at super smooth 15 by 30 unscored cardstock, 150 sheets, 300 GSM. Now, Claire, the question always asked, does it come with instructions to score it?
Of course it comes with instructions. So it comes with 10 different card folds, and the 15 by 30 also comes with the frame instructions as well.
Oh, perfect. So you have got some for that as well. So you have got the frame card as well there. Now, these size we were saying is a metric size, but what sort of imperial side corresponds to loosely?
So 15 by 30 is almost a 6 by 6. So it'll fit in a 6 by 6 envelope, no problem. But just with it being metric, it allows you to do all the folds really easily and not have to be really good at maths.
Well, that's a very good point. Now, here we were talking as well before the show about how once that you have got super smooth, it's just such a nice go-to card, not just for the base card, but also for different techniques.
Yeah, so it's good for that construction because it's 300 GSM, but that 300 GSM also means it takes ink really well because it's super smooth. It goes on really nicely. It blends beautifully on there. Yes. It will take, you know, some water. You don't have to be, you know, not as much as watercolour, but it will take water. It'll stamp on it.
Could we use what alcohol markers?
Alcohol markers as well.
And it die cuts as well.
Die cuts, it embosses.
It's one of those go-to cards that a lot of crafters now you know that it does. For me is the go-to smooth white card because I know what it's going to do, which is pretty much everything that I need a white smooth card to do. Now, of course, if you want to go for this bundle, the 15 by 30, 906,395 is the item number. £14.99 is the price. Moving on to the 18 by 36. Now, I don't think I have done these signs before. Also worth mentioning that the envelopes that comes with are actually pearlescent. Now, 18 by 36 centimeters, does it correspond to an imperial size, more or less?
7 by 7.
Fabulous. So, again, comes with instructions?
It does.
So, we have got the instructions with Z, fold card, easel card. Which one is your favorite fold of cards?
At the moment, I'm quite in love with an inverted stepper.
Ooh, something like this?
Exactly like that, yeah.
Like that. So let's have. I wasn't holding this one when she mentioned it, but that is an inverted. And do we get instructions for that?
You do.
Fabulous. Now this size, I remember I have because. Well, I remember, I used to go always for 6 by 6, and it still is one of my favorite. But having an 18 by 36, which is slightly bigger than that, means that you have got a little bit more to play with.
Yeah, so if you've made a beautiful background, you can still see the background and still put a sentiment on it. You know, whereas sometimes on a smaller card, you lose some of that detail. So it gives you a
a better, yeah,
a bigger playing field.
Especially, I think, for the wreaths, because then you can have a proper 6-inch kind of die wreath or something like that, and I kind of really think that works very well, especially with different die cut elements here. £11.99 is your price, £7.50, and you know what? You can flexivide, multivide if you want. Well, we have it in stock. 108866 is your item number. Now that happy hour, the A6, you know what? Half the stock has gone. 10 minutes in, Claire and I, we both kind of went like, oh, isn't it nice to have? You are like, well, we are like you at home, because we are crafters, aren't we? So we know what we like, and we like smaller pieces of cards that we can play around. $9.99 is the price, better than half price. And remember, you can use a FlexiBuy, because we are in Flextravaganza. Why not put 2 in your basket and just pay for 1 today, and then you pay for the next one next month? Then we have got the 20 by 40. Now this is the largest size card. That is it, an 8 by 8, kind of loosely.
Yeah, it's an 8 by 8, and the good thing about this is this isn't a card size you could cut easily at home. So even if you've got some large format cards, some A3, it's just not easy to cut at home. So having that stack of 20 by 40s that you can just get straight into and score and make those larger format cards, it's just really useful.
Absolutely. And also the other thing, I'm going to say it, and I know it's wrong, but I like this size. I don't tend to do that many 8 by 8 cards. However, I do go for the 20 by 40 because it's easy with metric scoring boards, but also because I then trim it down to fit into other sizes. You always can trim a larger size to go to a smaller one, but not the other way around. So this is a really good, I would say, if you are undecided, go for this one, because you can always go a little bit smaller if you wanted. Like Claire was saying, this is one of those sizes as well that even if you had an A3 piece of card, I think I remember it's just like, it's almost impossible, even if you have got an A3 trimmer, which very few of us have, to get the cut perfectly perpendicular.
Yeah, I'd rather somebody else did that hard work for me.
Absolutely. Another price, £14.99. Now, you are getting 60 sheets in total. It's unscored, so again, I love this card, by the way. It's absolutely fab. Did you make it?
I did.
I really love it. Now, and that inverted stepper, the instructions are included.
They are, and also you get the instruction for the pizza box.
Oh, so the pizza box that I was just holding here. And it's a nice distance. I mean, if it was a pizza, it would be too small for me.
But they're nice with, like, chocolates or a little gift.
Now that is, yeah, you are talking. I would think chocolates, but also if you do your own handmade jewellery.
Yeah.
To sell it, to send it. I also think this makes, if you hold it like this, and you could do something like a little display, like a calendar for the year, or pictures as well. You can, of course, cut into and do a shadow box. There's so many ways of using it. And of course, you are getting the instructions on this bundle. 634253 is your item number. Now, I have to say, I have got some of these, but I haven't had a play just yet. This is a super smooth paper.
It is. So this is 180 GSM, so a little bit more lightweight, which means it'll go through your printers. So if ever you want to print any designs out, the 300 GSM, not all printers can take it. But I've used this a lot to make backgrounds while I was doing preparation for this show, and I was amazed and really pleased at how well it kept its strength. You know, I've been able to use ink on it, I've stamped on it, I've even put a little bit of water on it as well. So even though it's 180 GSM, it's got many of the same properties that you would get in Super Smooth.
And of course, for paper folding, they are absolutely phenomenal. And die cutting and shaping,
Yeah, so all of the flowers that I've been playing with the flower dyes as well, have all come out of the super smooth paper.
They are absolutely gorgeous. And can I ask as well, so you have a stamp on this?
Lovely Anita has made those ones for me. I will admit to that.
So Anita has used the stamps.
She has, yeah. So we've used the texture stamps on the back of there. And also, I think probably the music from the rose stamp and maybe the script from the poppy stamp.
Yeah, right. £10 and 99 pence is your price. 019281. Then we have got the EVA glue, which we were talking. Very busy, neutral pH adhesive, so perfect for bookbinding memory albums, isn't it?
Yeah, great archival glue. Doesn't go yellow. Doesn't go brittle after a time. Neutral pH, so not acidic or alkaline.
Yeah. So perfect for your projects that you want to. It feels very much like a tacky glue as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's probably a little bit thicker than maybe if you've had other bookbinding glues. Hazel and I have both been using this for quite a few months, and I've used it for kind of construction of boxes, when I've been doing frames, but also little tiny bits as well, because it goes in the glue bottles and flows out of the glue bottles.
Which we are going to see. You are getting here the bottle in its own 225 ml. 538442 is your item number. Now you can flexibly it if you want it. And then we have got the non-clog bottles, which you can decant it into it.
Yeah, so we've decanted into that, and I've got that glue, the archival glue, in two of my bottles. So it even goes through the smaller nozzle and comes out no problem.
So the yellow is the larger nozzle, and then of course we have got the blue, which is slightly in the smaller, thinner one. Right, £12 and 99 pence is the price. I'm gonna not do that while I'm doing the numbers. 603282 is your item number. Now you can flexibly it if you want to go for multiples. While we have got in stock, you can just put two in the basket and check out those baskets and press the would you like to flexibly it, and just say yes, and you pay just half of it today and then the other half next month. Right, Claire, are you ready for the first demo?
I certainly am. And seeing as I'm with you, I thought we'd go red and black to start with.
I mean, it's like, you know which ones are my favourite colours.
So I am just going to reach into this lovely display and grab this card, so we know what we're doing. There we go.
Oh, gorgeous.
So we are going to do some flowers. There we go, if I leave that there. So we're using our 15 by...
Claire, could you move it towards the right? Your right, please. There it is. Perfect. That's our director that asking, not me.
There you go. Are we happy with that? Excellent.
Thank you.
So we'll start with a card fold. So we are doing a Z fold, which means we will score. So this is our 15 by 30 card stock, and we're going to score at 15 and 7.5. And it's as simple as that, and that is on your instructions as well. So we are there.
And the scoring, it does score so beautiful.
It scores really well. I just love it. I really just love it.
I do.
So then we're going to make some backgrounds, and we are going to use the paper. So this is our paper, and I've just cut it down a little bit. And we are going to grab our rose stamp. So this is from our rose set. It's just the single-headed rose. And all I'm going to do is just stamp some of these across the bottom.
Right, if you want to go for the paper, 180 GSM, 100 sheets, you can see it on the left-hand side of the screen. For the stamps, the details are at the bottom of the screen.
And I'm going to be really naughty, but I like the effect that it gives, that I haven't cleaned my stamp, but I've gone on to a different colour. Okay. So it gives you like a second generation with a bit of black and a little bit of red in it. I'm going to go both ends. And then when I go to the next row, there we go, the red will come out more. So.
Oh, look at that. It's such a nice, traditional, classic rose. You know what? It's just something pretty.
It is, but this is just I just love how quick this is to do as a background. And then this is the pumice stone, so like a grey colour. Yeah. And again, you'll see the kind of two-tone effect we've got going on there. And there's your piece of background.
It is.
Really
if you want to go for the stamp, it comes with super smooth 300 GSM and 5 of the A4 watercolor cards at 280 GSM. So 10 extra sheets of card in this bundle, £14.95 with a saving of £3.25. And yes, you can flexify because it's about £5 and we are on Flextravaganza. 688544 is your item number.
And then all we've done is just cut that down again and matted it, and we've matted it on the poppy, not the poppy, on the True Red cardstock that comes with that stamp set, just to give it a little pop of colour. So we can, and we will grab our glue bottle. So this has got the new glue in it, the EVA neutral.
So EVA, you call it? Yeah.
Yeah, pH neutral glue.
A pH neutral. I love that because we were talking early on about no matter how many adhesives, and I have, last time I counted, I had 86 different types of adhesives. I'm always buying new ones because I always think that there is the right glue for the right job.
Definitely.
And for me, the fact that it is neutral pH and it is for bookbinding, that is a massive plus.
Definitely. So for me, it means I can use it and not have to kind of worry about it.
Because if it has too much acid, what happens to paper? Does it yellow and brittle?
It will go yellow and it will start to degrade a little bit. So you'll just find as you go back to it in a couple of years, it'll just look a little bit sad around the edges.
And we don't want that, do we?
We don't. So we've got our base card there. So I always just clear off my glue, either with my fingers or a cloth if I've got it. And then to put the end back, I just use my finger to kind of guide it and then pop it back in.
Okay.
So we've done that. So now what we'll do is we'll go on to make the flowers. Now to make the flowers, I wanted to use the paper.
Oh,
so
wow.
All I have done is rubbed a distress ink over the top. And it's
wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed because usually paper, when you ink it, it's a little bit blotchier because it's thinner and it kind of doesn't look so. That looks solid from here.
And the reason I've done it first is then when you die cut it, it kind of, you don't get as many white edges. So all we've done then is grabbed our flower dies and die cut them, which what that is going to give us is these little shapes. Ooh. And then from here, I wanted to add just a little bit more interest. So I've grabbed our music stamp, which again is in the rose stamp.
Yes, of course. Okay.
So you could stamp all over the whole sheet, but I cut my flowers first, so I kind of knew where I was going. A little bit of VersaFine Clair.
Okay.
And because these flowers are a little bit 3D, I'm actually going to turn them over and do the other side as well. So if you glimpse the other side of it, it's still got your design all over it.
Well, we have got the phone queues. If you have got access to the internet, Hochanda.com will be the fastest and easiest way to order. Alternatively, also the mobile app from Android for users or iPhone users also will work really well.
And what I love about that is that's a piece of white card, well, white paper. That we've just added a little bit of red ink and a little bit of black ink, and it just brings it alive.
Absolutely stunning.
So from there, we are going to make our roses. Now, the instructions are in the flower books, and they are, I think they're an upsell online, so you can get hold of them. So the first...
And what that means, sorry to interrupt, Claire, is basically when you go to check out, I think,
Yeah.
they add end of call offers. So
Yeah.
either when you are checking out on the phone or when you check out on the online, says why not add this, and then that's how
Thank
it
you.
goes. No problem.
I'll learn the words one day. So,
Don't worry about it.
so what we're going to do is we're going to make the centre petal first. So all I do is just, and this is just a standard pokey tool, nothing exciting, and that'll just give us this kind of rolled flower. Then using my fine tip glue applicator, I'm just going to put a bit of glue down each kind of petal, and then I'm just going to bring them together. Hold on, I want that one in the middle because that's the tightest one, and then I just layer them up.
Okay. All right.
There you go, and that will give you the middle of your flower. But the nice thing about it is it has quite a flat base.
Indeed, yeah.
So it's really easy to stick together.
And would you use also the pH neutral glue?
Yeah,
for
that's
it?
exactly what I've used, but we've just put it into the applicator. So I'll set that aside to dry. I have got another one that's already dry. Okay. We'll do that, and then what we'll do is for the other petals, all we do is we will just grab a ball tool and we do that in the middle to make it pop, and each of the petals we just curl, and we'll just pop that one back in again. And then at that point I've got 2 more petals and a middle bit, and we can just glue that together.
Perfect. And I love how you are showing that the pH neutral glue has quite quick grab as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. So it...
it's a few seconds and then...
Yeah, I've used it to make all the flowers that are on the board. All of them were done with the pH neutral adhesive. So at that point, you've kind of got the base of your flower. We'll pop that in. Then we can grab our little middle bit, and again, a bit of glue on there, and that will stick in the middle.
Right.
So at that point, I tend to leave that then for a little bit, just so it'll hold. But we'll go ahead, because then all we want to do is take 3, kind of any 3 of the next set in.
Oh.
Just put a bit of glue and ring those in. Oh. And again, all of a sudden it starts to look like a real flower.
Is this a good glue? I know that you have got the pink frog pollen, flower pollen.
Yeah.
Would it be all right for it?
Yeah, the little pollen board, I've stuck it on. If you want a more raised effect, I'd say use glossy accents and almost put a layer on, let it dry, then put another layer on to make it a bit more domed. But other than that, if you just want a round, it holds it beautifully.
Right, that's.
And there we go. And then we can just bring that up together. And with each of the flowers as well, each of the flower dies, you also get the calyx as well.
Right.
So on this one, we've used ice spruce and just stamped it with some of the music stamp quite roughly.
And you could use that as its own flower, couldn't you?
Yeah, or starfish.
Oh, starfish. I like
Put
that.
little googly eyes on and make starfish.
Oh, I like that.
There you go. So that's how easy it is to make our flowers.
Yeah.
And now we can just go ahead and build up the rest of our card. All I've done is die cut a couple of heart shapes from True Black, True Red, and some Super Smooth. We will stamp our love on there. So this comes from, again, one of our flower stamps.
Do you prefer to use the stamp platform usually, or are you?
Depends what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes with a single word, quite often if I want it lined up, I'll use the stamping platform. Sometimes if it's a bigger stamp as well, I do like a stamping platform. There we go.
There.
And again, we've talked about that we can add colour. I need a paintbrush. There we go. We can just add a little bit of colour to our stamp. So just to bring it all together.
And you're using that is super smooth, right?
It
You're
is,
stamping
yeah.
on. And it shows how you're doing watercolor into it.
Yeah, and it takes it and it moves the ink about really well on it.
It is.
And then what we can do is, I'm just going to clean that up, is I'm going to grab our other glue bottle. I'm going to put the lid on that. Again, just clean the end of the nozzle off to keep it clear. And pop that in there. I'm going to grab our glossy accents. Now this has been a complete game changer for me.
Because you can refill the bottles with glossy accents.
So it means that because it's full, it's easier to squeeze out. So you've got better control of it. It's a much narrower nozzle. So again, you've just got this control.
And also you can poke the bubbles with the ends as well.
And I found I get much less bubbles as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm not kind of poking at the bottle to try and unclog it as well. So if you look at most of the samples that I've made, they've all got this little raised
glossiness
stamp. I am absolutely in love with putting glossy accents on with my glue applicator, and it's just so easy. There's no way I could do that with a proper thing of glossy accents. It would just have gone over the whole thing.
And the thing with the glossy accents is like we all love it, but we don't use it as much because it gets clogged in the bottle. So having the bottles, I think, makes a lot of sense.
So I'm using it more, but with all my adhesives, I'm using less because I've got better control. Yeah. I'm not having to put kind of glue on a mat or dab it on my hand. I've got that perfect control all the time.
That's a very good point. You're actually saving money by going for the non-clog glue because you're not wasting as much adhesive as well. We have had a lovely email from Sue saying that Sue loves Pink Frog and it's her favorite card, and she loves Claire because she has known you for years. Apparently, Sue.
Aww, hello Sue. There we go. So I'm just going to pop these cards on. I'm going to pop this one inside. So even though I've put a decorative background inside, I do like to leave somewhere to write on. So even when I'm making decorative cards. So the nice thing about, because this has got a wet glue on it, I've got a little bit of time to nudge that so it can sit under that one. We'll grab a couple of foam pads just to put on the back of here. Obviously, I'm just going to put one in the middle actually because I put glossy accents on and it's still wet. And then I've already made a couple of other larger flowers as well. So I've got a larger one and a smaller one.
Yeah.
And because I want them to stand up and they're in a bit of a funny angle, I am just going to use a little bit of collal glue gel just to stick on the edge.
You know what I use if I don't have glue gel? I use a little bit of gel medium as well. The kind of like has got that dimension as well. That kind of works.
There we go.
So there, I love that.
Come on, stay there. There we go.
Yeah.
It's because the glossy accents is where I'm trying not to get it stuck to that. So there we go. I want it stood up.
Well, if you're thinking that it's going to hold up, then you
Yeah,
can.
fine, she says bravely.
Oh, a little nervous. That is gorgeous, Claire. Lovely card, and shows in how with the 15 by 30 card you can create the Z fold there, and then you can do, of course, the paper, color it, stamp it, die cut it, and of course always about the glue. Also, very, very, very busy about the happy hour of the A6. You are getting 200 pieces of A6 watercolor card. It is the quality of Pink Frog Crafts watercolor card, so it has got that lovely gentle texture which allows you to stamp on, but also to have a little bit of detail. 80% of the stock has gone. $9.99 is the price, saving £10, make it better than half price. Now, 305695 is the item number for the A6. We do have it in other sizes. Make sure that you check them out. I have got the A5 here, so I really like this size as well because you can score it down the middle, and of course that means that you create a blank card of watercolor, but it's perfect as well for a larger project if you want to mat and layer into larger sizes. $9.99 is the price. You are getting 100 sheets. So in terms of cardstock, it's the same amount, but of course this is half the amount but twice the size, if it makes any sense. And then the A6 is just gone limited. This is how busy it is. It has jumped up from 80 to 90% of the stock gone in literally in less than a minute. If you want it, please do put it in your baskets and check out this instance. That way you can go, you will get it. Remember that if you are thinking now, maybe FlexiBind would be an easy way to spread the cost and an easy way of getting it, maybe twice as many if you wanted to. Right, the A4 is actually limited as well. So if you wanted the A4 size, well, you are getting 50 sheets. Again, in terms of cardstock, it's the same amount of, but of course you are getting twice the size of an A5 or 4 times the size of an A6, but you are getting half the amount of sheets. So it's in actual terms it's the same, but however, if you like it larger, this is the one for you. You can multi-buy it while there is a stock. $9.99 is the price. Again, you can FlexiBuy it. 669780 is your item number. Now, very, very popular always. And I know a lot of you are like me, so thinking a pair is not enough. You want to have more than that. Why? Because Claire and Hazel, so well, they have the glossy accents. You have got the pH neutral in one. Then in the other one, you have got maybe the Collal glue, and in the other one, what you have got Collal.
I've got Collal,
glossy accents,
but then I've got the pH neutral in both. Because I like to be able to mat and layer with the larger nozzle, and I like the detail of the smaller nozzle.
So you have got, of course, the two different sizes. Is it 0.8 of and 0.5?
It is.
Well, I remember
I'm
correctly.
impressed.
And I wasn't, well, it is there, but I wasn't actually looking at them, but I was, oh, I remember. Right, if you want them, do check out your baskets, and remember you can multi-buy, split the cost, or even if it's just the one, Flex Extravaganza means that anything above £5 you can split the cost, interest-free. Jump ahead to the website though, because we have got so much more in there. Cardstock 5-star reviews, that EVA glue, very, very, very popular. Please, it's a brand new, in terms of bringing it to Hochanda. However, Claire and Hazel have been testing it out and loving it for many months. Now, of course, we have got the stamps with the cardstock bundles, but remember, the watercolor card is a happy hour, and those prices are going to jump twice as high until the end of the hour. So why not grab them now? Also, both the A4 and the A6 are limited to stock, so means that it's not going to last until the end of the hour. You have got about 20 minutes till the end of the hour. Right, let's get back to Claire. We have got, of the show, how many? We have got about 50 minutes.
Fine, we can do a card. Perfect. In that time. So we are going to make a background using our Mylar, which we've had on.
We haven't mentioned it.
So I'm going to grab my little box. So this is one of our pizza boxes. So we use them for storage and all sorts.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
This is done with the 20 by 40 card.
No, sorry. I think this one's actually a 18 by 36.
Oh, 18 by 36, right.
Yeah.
So the pizza box is on like that.
Oh, sorry, the pizza box is 20 by 40.
Oh, 25,
yeah.
40. So what's the finished size of the box?
It will fit a 6 by 6.
Right
in there.
Yeah. So if you get the mylar, which is 12 by 12, we cut it into 4s.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And they fit beautifully, so you can see I've got all kinds of bits in there, but you'll see all of my different stencils are in there. Thank you. So I've got stars, I've got circles, I've got ovals, I've got some butterflies somewhere. Where's my butterflies? So yeah, we've got all sorts in there. So yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So we'll go ahead and use our circles. So I have got the 18 by 36. I am just going to do a regular score on this one.
Okay, fabulous.
So we'll grab it. I need the metric size.
Right. Now, I was just thinking, I know it sounds silly about the box thing, but to me, things that work together, like you can take a card and then fit 6 by 6 in it, it makes all the sense.
Definitely. So the pizza boxes are really nice if you make a 15 by 30 and again put one of the 3D roses on it, because then it fits beautifully in the pizza box. I've cut a little piece of card down just so it'll fit on the front of here. So I have cut that to 17 by 17 centimetres, and then I am just going to use our circles. I did green on the original one, but I'm going to use blue on this one, just because that's what I've got in my hand.
So you have created your own stencil with the mylar.
Yeah, these are just standard circle dies that I've just run through a manual or electronic, not an electronic, but electric die cutting machine. The nice thing about it is you can get as many different shapes on. And I like the control it gives me, so I can kind of make my own patterns rather than the pattern already being there for me. So
I have, if they're not mixed media dies, are they?
No.
So just traditional wafer thin dies.
Traditional nesting dies. So I've mainly used
circles,
you know, quite
open
bold
shapes,
yeah.
Not intricate, yeah.
No, we've got some of the butterflies through it, so I've got a nice butterfly stencil that I've been using, which has been rather nice. But yeah, the more open dies definitely work better. So it does mean that I can make this however I want to, because I can just put my circles wherever I want. Whereas maybe if it was a pre-bought kind of stencil, you know, it might have circles but not the size I want or not in the area that I want. So we'll just...
Looks like the moon. Like my producer just said, it's like, it looks like the faces of the moon.
So,
or the planets as well, like kind of...
Yeah, and if you don't want to, you don't have to go to the edge of all of them.
Right.
So it gives us, so this one I'm just going to use a little tiny bit in there, and that'll just like look as though it's faded off a little bit in that corner. I'll put a few more up there. And you should have stuck that bit down. There we go. And there we go, we've got a beautiful background. So...
I love that. I just simplicity, and again, it's a testament to the super smooth card or paper that the ink blends so well.
Yeah, and either would work on this. I've used the cardstock on this one, but mainly because I knew I wanted it just exactly as it was, but to go 3D on the front of my card. So I wanted it to kind of hold itself up a little bit more. Yeah. If I was using the paper, I would have probably matted and layered it instead. Yeah. If I wanted to give it a bit of a 3D effect. But this, I just love it. I do have to walk away from matting and layering sometimes, so I quite like the fact that that's just white on white with a bit of stenciling. And there we go. So it's there.
That's good.
So these flowers that we are going to pop on the front of here
Yeah. Oh.
are, believe it or not, super easy to make. So
Really?
again, yeah, we've coloured the card again.
Great, you're going to show us.
I am going to grab our texture stamps, and I'm going to grab this one. So this is our kind of peeled paint one. I would apologise for the colour of my stamps, but it just means that I've used them a lot.
Well-loved stamps. Exactly. They are the best stamps. That's again, it's a sign of a good stamp that you have used it so many times that it has good. By the way, if you want to go for the texture stamps, here they are, all 4 of them. They are really great for adding detail, and I love how some of them are lighter in visual weight. It comes in with the super smooth and the watercolor. You are getting 10 sheets in total, £14.95, saving £3.25. Remember, you can flexify that, spread the cost in interest-free payments.
And again, I just love the fact it gives you that a bit more detail, but a bit more random. So if, like me, you go, I love flowers, but I couldn't tell you what any flower was or what its name was or what kind of colour it is, this is great because it just makes them a little bit kind of, they still look lifelike, but a little bit abstract as well. So for me, it just takes a lot of pressure about trying to get them kind of super realistic.
It does, yeah.
Let's give that a quick wipe. So then to make these, all we do is for each one, we use a pokey tool, fold them in half, and our glue nozzle is going to come in really handy now. I'm going to try and find, and I got them out, my tweezers. So this is just going to give us a bit of shape. So on every tip, it's probably a little bit too much glue.
Okay.
But on each tip.
And that again shows how the non-clog bottles, how good they are for those tiny bits in there.
It's amazing that just that little bit, it gives you a bit to work with. So then all we do is, using our tweezers, is just poke that end together and bring it in. And that gives us that beautiful shape. All of these flowers, I have just looked at the Britannia Dyes book, the flower books, and just followed those instructions, and that's how easy it is to make that shape.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's simple. It's like a tiny little squeeze and then push it inwards.
Yeah, I'll quickly do this one. This is really therapeutic as well. So if you cut your flowers and done all your inking, so just make a load of backgrounds, then cut them out with your little flower dies, then just sit there. So it's quite nice if you want to maybe do some crafting, but be slightly sociable as well.
Yeah.
Because we can't always hide in our craft rooms if we're lucky enough to have one.
Yes.
You can sit in front of the TV and still do your homework.
I mean, the homework that we want to do, you know.
Well, yeah, but you know,
Yeah, exactly,
you don't have to say that, do you?
Oh,
there we go. So just pop in. Go on, let's fold you in half. There you go.
Press it down. I
Press
love
it
how
down.
simple it is.
I know. I was like, oh, how does it make that beautiful little shape? And it's just such a beautiful shape. And again, if they're not all perfectly symmetrical, don't sweat it at all. Honestly, just go with it. Flowers in nature are all random. So then, to make the final flower, we put 2 of these together. So again, we'll use a little bit of our glue.
We have got about 5 minutes to the end of the show,
Oh,
Claire.
that's going to be fine.
Good.
We've got to stick these together now. Thank you. I just want to get those holes lined up. So you can use your pokey tool just to make sure that you're getting those lines up, because we're going to pop a stamen through there. There we go. So the little stamens, if you want to, you can add ink to these as well, so that
Of course, that will work really well, yeah.
so probably a bit of yellow ink on there. There you go. I'm going to wipe that. I'm terrible for having a messy mat.
Well, you are very good at cleaning it. I would say that, because I'm the sort of person. Oh no, that will be fine. That will be fine. No, it will not, Paula. If you don't clean
if you
it.
ever look at the back of any card I've made, you can tell it's not fine. Hazel made that.
Pristine, pristine. They're all pristine.
Then to make the little bit that goes in the middle, we've got some of the smaller flower.
Yeah.
And I've just got a little bit of foam mat. I am looking for my scoring tool. There we go. So this, all we need to do, and this is super easy, is just press it down and it'll curl up. You don't need to do more than that.
If we didn't have the tools and the foam mat, could we use the back of our hand, like the palm of our hands, and soften it?
Just bring them up together and kind of round them. All of that will work.
Obviously, the tools make it better.
They do. I'm going to stick these together first.
Okay.
Of course, I've got one without a hole in. There you go. So just lay them so that the petals kind of offset a little bit.
Indeed,
so then it makes it look like you've got more petals. Or grab a couple of stamens. And you can pop as many of these as I'm only going to pop 2 through so I can get them through. And then through that one. And I like to leave my stamens kind of hanging out a little bit so it's not super neat.
Absolutely.
So I would just use a bit of glue like that, and I would leave that to set for a little bit, and then you can manipulate it afterwards. So we've already done that, and we've got 3 of our flowers. Yeah. And we have also got a happy birthday that I've already stamped. So that happy birthday is from the rose stamp set.
Right, yeah,
So
we do have that in the show.
Stamped that on there. Just to bring that in, I am going to grab the blue ink. See, it was all going so well, and now there it is, look. I'm just going to add a little bit of blue colour to that. And grab some foam pads.
Okay. Beautiful.
And then it's a case of just placing them on your card as to where you want them.
Yeah.
So,
right, that's gorgeous.
And we'll grab a bit of glue gel because these are quite 3D, but you can manipulate them as well.
Absolutely. That would be a really, you know, like the way that you fold it in a little bit more and kind of make it more like close-up flower. It's just, there's just so many possibilities.
Yeah.
I love that, though, that pinching look.
It's fab.
Pinching?
Yeah, and you can do that without tweezers. You can do that with your hands as well. Just use your, if you've got nails or just the end, just pinch those in. And we'll bob this one on there.
Okay, we have got less than 2 minutes left till the end of the show. It goes so quickly, doesn't it?
It does. There you go. Oh, I've got a thing folded in. That's why I wouldn't stick down. There we go. Pop you on there.
Yeah, and of course you were using the 20 by 40 base card, didn't you?
This one is an 18 by 36.
Oh, 18 36.
But you know what? You could do exactly the same. And this is what the nice thing is. Most of these samples that are on here, you could do in any of these 3 sizes. So that's what I quite like, is that depending on what you're doing, you can scale it up or scale it down, but just use the same techniques. So,
and there we have it.
Should we be brave and stand it up?
Okay. Oh, look at that. I love that simplicity.
I think I like it better with blue.
It's gorgeous, but either way. Right, thank you so much, Claire, for that. Now, I need to tell everybody about the happy hours. Very, very busy. Limited stock for the A6, which we have got here. 200 sheets in total of A6. Of course, is the pink papercraft, beautiful watercolor quality. $9.99 is the price, saving £10. Then we have have got the A5. You are getting 100, but of course it's twice the size, so twice the area. £9.99 again, the price £10 saving. The item number is different, as is the also limited stock for the A4. You're getting 50 sheets for £9.99. Remember, you can multi-buy it. Remember that it's better than half price, and you can spread the cost. So you could go for all three of them, spread the cost, and you will be paying £15 today. No, sorry. Anyway, I'm not going to do the maths because there's seconds to go. Claire, it's been a pleasure as always to work with you. When are you back?
Hazel's back first. I can't remember the dates. I think I'm back on the 20th.
Well, we look forward to seeing you again. Now, safe driving home. And also, I want to remind everybody to check out their baskets, especially for the watercolor card, the happy hour. The price will go up. That is if there is a stock. If you don't want to miss, check out those baskets and stay tuned. Well, stay tuned because Alan Create One Day Special continues with Leonie Pujol after the break. Then I'm on my own with Fabric Freedom Happy Hour at 9.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp here in the UK. Teamwork makes the dream work, and at Clarity we are designers and manufacturers of, dare I say, beautiful, top quality and award-winning craft products. We are home to the very first, the original transparent art stamp. We hand make them here in Kent, and our talented illustrators are always coming up with new original concepts and wonderful artwork. In addition, we design and manufacture top quality stencils and masks. In fact, we also make precision cut reusable masks for our stamps. Since January 2017, we are also the new owners of Pergamano International, bringing together a wonderful blend of old and new parchment art. We are so fortunate to be able to showcase our newest and best products here on Hochanda, and to be able to demonstrate our art ideas to you, our Hochanda friends. So if you would like to learn more about Clarity stamping, stencil work, parchment art, both groovy and traditional, please join us, myself and the Clarity team here on Hochanda, for ideas and inspiration.
I am Matthew Palmer, professional artist with the SAA, the UK's largest and friendliest art community. The SAA exists to inform, encourage and inspire all who want to paint, and that's exactly what you'll learn to do with me as your teacher. As a self-taught artist of 30 years ago, I know the challenges of a white piece of paper and learning how to paint. But with me, Hochanda and the SAA, I'll show you how easy watercolour painting really is. I'm here on Hochanda because I want to show you my watercolour painting techniques, and I want to get you over that white paper fear and get you started and develop your watercolour painting. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced artist, I've got some fantastic watercolour techniques that will get you started and take you even further on your watercolour journey. So join me, Matthew Palmer, for my shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Donna and this is my brother Simon, and we're Pearlywinks Craft Supplies. We've been crafting since we were very young. My mum got us into crafting and we've been loving it ever since.
We have a good selection of inks. We started with our Winks, which are just a water-based ink, and then went on to the pearls. We've added some chalks, we've got some glitter sprays, and then we've added some beautiful stamps to complement the inks.
We've got a fantastic design team who help us with all our designs for the stamps, and we've got a great range of inks which we manufacture ourselves here in the UK.
Our pearl sprays and our Pearlywinks are loaded with mica, so they give you amazing results on your projects.
We hope that our products bring you as much fun, creativity and inspiration as they do to us. We love all of our products and we hope you do too. So make sure you don't miss our shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Abs from All & Create. I've been crafting for over 10 years now, and I love stamping, stenciling, creating layers of colours, textures, and creating depth and dimension. All & Create was established in October 2016, collaborating with a group of designers and artists from all over the world, bringing different designs and products in different styles. We pride ourselves with high-quality photopolymer clear stamp sets, dies, stencils, washi tapes and acrylic blocks, all in different sizes and formats. In my shows at Hochanda, I hope to bring you inspiration and different ways of using your craft products. Make sure you don't miss the All & Create shows on Hochanda.
Hello and welcome. Well, this is it. The second hour of the one day special, and almost 2/3 of the stock has gone. Oh, do you know what, love? I'm going to just turn you down in my head. Bear with. Is that better? That's better. No, not really, but it felt a bit echoey. That's quite loud. 2/3 of the stock has gone. Now, this is a brand new launch from All & Create, from the wonderful birthday girl herself. It's our Tracy. Happy birthday, Tracy! And it is a beautiful collection. You have got the most gorgeous stamps. What I love about these, very vintage. You know, you've got that. I love that because that poor exclusive is slapped right on her head. Ain't it? It's right on her head, which is why I will show you. Oh no, where have I put them? Which is why I will show you the actual, the stamped images, because then you can see what they look like. Because that's the actual stamped image. Look, she looks much better when she hasn't got All & Create stamped on her face. They're beautiful. So these are vintage, gorgeous vintage images. You've got all that wonderful layering, all that collage layering, which is just wonderful. You've then got the sentiments. So you've got sewing mends the soul. I love that sentiment. I think that is beautiful. And the other one at the bottom, sewing forever. Housework whenever. I mean, housework whenever, that's just standard, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got your main images. I mean, they're your main images. You've then got your extras. Now, on this stamp palette, you have got the scissors. Anybody else think of our Joe when you look at them? Because obviously, yeah, he always has his scissors, doesn't he? I make it Joe. You've then got the beautiful mannequin, which again, I absolutely love this. And this you can do loads with. Like tomorrow, I want to start combining this with the wings as well that we've got in our bugs. Do you know what I mean? You can do tons of goodness with that. Yeah, tomorrow I want to really play. And then you've got your fabulous thimbles. I mean, if you really want to play, you could put like little legs on your thimbles and everything. Do you know what I mean? You could get really quite obscure with this, which I do want to try and play with. I've got loads of ideas. It's just doing them, isn't it? And then you have got, and the way these have been coloured in is ridiculously fabulous. I mean, that button looks so good. You've got the vintage scissors. You've got the beautiful spool of cotton, and then another thimble. I love all the thimbles because you can do loads with those. They're fantastic extras, aren't they? Now, this is your one day special. So you are getting 3 stamp sets, and you've actually got in that stamp set, let me just have a count, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You've got 18 stamps there within this collection for £34.97, brand new state. We're in the process of Flextravaganza, which means you can split that payment over 2 months if that's what you'd like to do. I love that collage. I just think that is absolutely exquisite by Janet, beautiful. So if you want to go for your one day special, which has been exceptionally busy, 34 quid today, well, 34.97, or of course split it into 2 payments. What would be the first payment, Katie? Yeah, we've forgotten. I've forgotten too. £17.49. So your first payment today, your first payment, £17.49 to get those beautiful stamps delivered to your door. Obviously, you know what your payment month after. Your first payment will include your postage, so remember to add that unless you're Hochanda Freedom members, and you don't need to think about your postage. So that's your one day special, but oh, I forgot to take the white paint off my face. Sorry. If I do look like I've got a little bit of a streak, just a little bit, yeah, I've probably got a soup all over me as well. Anyway, we've also got for you the complete collection. Now, half of the stock has gone. So you're getting your one day special, the brand new stamps of your one day special. You've also got these by Tracy. You might have seen them before, but you might not. First of all, you've got the wonderful poppy seed heads, and I adore these. I adore these in real life because they look so fabulous, but they're really cool here, especially with all the collage elements. Absolutely stunning. And it's a nice big stamp, that, as well. And then, of course, you've got all of these poppies. I mean, look how many stamps you've got there. You've got tons of stamps on there. And I love the mixture of the open poppies, and then you've got the grasses in there as well. So you can make such a beautiful collage with this. They work with so many stamps, which is why I think they go so well with this big bundle. Now, if you're going for the bundle, not only you're making a saving, so the saving, let's talk about that first. The £3 is carried forward from that one. You've then got another £3 saving from the poppies. If you were to buy just the poppies alone, you've got £3 saving on that. So £6 is carried forward, and then Freedom members, you are getting an extra £10.79. So that means actually you're saving £16.79 plus you're going to get this. So if you are going for the bundle, you're also getting this beautiful stamp, and this is gorgeous. That is worth £11.99. This is while stocks last. We have still got some left, so if you want it, you need to be checking out your baskets. It's gorgeous, is that? I should have used that one in this hour, shouldn't I? Well, we've still got it. I love, love, love that stamp. It is your freebie if you're going for the bundle. So the bundle, that has been seriously busy. 516199 is your item number. You've got your flexi, 2 payments, £26.08 if you're a Freedom member, and it is absolutely a why not deal, because if you are joining Hochanda Freedom, it's going to cost you £5.97 for the month. At the minute, your Freedom price, including postage, you're saving £9.75. I mean, we've already added that up. It is actually more than that, but that is what you're saving after all the savings have been put on there. It is a why not deal. It's going to cost you £5.97 to join today for the month. You don't have to pay postage on any items you buy throughout the month, and you've already got that saving as well. If you do want to join Hochanda Freedom, £5.97. To join Hochanda Freedom, it's 888-888. I can't remember which number it was. I knew it were a lot of numbers, the same one, but I can't remember which one. If you do want to go for your bundle, 516199. Let me show you some gorgeous finished samples from the wonderful team. Now, I love this by Debbie because... oh, that one that you're looking at is... I'll have a look who that's from in a second. Right, this one's from Debbie, and I love this because... that is so achievable. Do you know what? Do you know what? I might do something like this because it's such an easy, gorgeous stamped image to create. And that's a lovely envelope. It's a beautiful envelope. Oh, I had the card out earlier and now I can't get it out. I'm going to do... oh, boring telly, Leona. Got it? Boring telly. Watching, trying to get some out of the envelope. Isn't that beautiful? That's the stamp doing all the work. Because that is literally just stamped, lightly coloured in. It's doing all the... I love that because there's very little you need to do to make these look good. However, you can go for it. I mean, you can get really carried away. Debbie, and again, Debbie's done this one as well. The dresses are on magnets. Thank you, Debbie. I wouldn't have... oh, that's so cool. So look, you can change your dresses. That's it, isn't it? Oh, Debbie, we love that. That is super cool. They're on magnets. Oh, I love it. Absolutely fabulous. And all the dresses, of course, have been cut out, so you can do your fussy cutting. I love that. From something very, very nice and easy to something where she's really spent loads of time, and it looks super cool. Love this collage. Again, using the beautiful stamps for the background, building them up, but highlighting your gorgeous lady. just with colouring her in. Beautiful. Yeah, if you do want this, it is a stunning, stunning set of stamps. Brand new today with your one day special. Or, of course, you can go for your bundle. You've got choices, so many choices. Your bundle is very busy. £52.16 is your price. 516199. Now, we've also got some happy hour deals. In this hour, this is your happy hour deal. Now, you are getting all four here. Again, brilliant, because backgrounds are just ridiculously handy. And the thing is, with something like this, you'll use them again and again and again. I mean, you've got your crackle. That's just a basic stamp that you need to have in your stash, isn't it? You've then got your beautiful, they're like little, they could be little flower heads. They're just lovely little sort of stamps. They're just lovely little designs. They're really interesting designs. You've got a different type of crackle. So that one, I'm going to show you them two together because look, they are different. You know, really, really interesting. Yeah, it does look like a love heart in the centre, doesn't it? And then I love this one as well. That is such a handy stamp. Do you know what? I love all the background stamps that All & Create have done because they are all just handy. If you want them, now your price, better than half price, saving £16 for this hour. £15.96 is all you are paying. 877591 is your item number. Now, obviously, we're just showing you a few goodies, but have a look on the website. Because there are loads more, and at the minute, because we're in Flextravaganza, it means if you're buying anything, you can split the payments over 2 months without any interest being charged on those. If you're wondering what I'm on about, here's a little clip.
It's Flextravaganza time, folks. From Thursday the 31st of December at 6 p.m. to Friday the 15th of January at 6 p.m, we would like to offer you our thanks and best wishes for 2021 by bringing you our Flextravaganza event. If you add at least £5 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flextravaganza Flexi Basket offers. This means you can spread the cost of your entire order over 2 equal monthly Flexi Buy payments, offering you a more cost-efficient way of shopping with us. Flexible payments for everyone. Join us from Thursday the 31st of December to make your shopping experience with Hochanda even easier.
Hello and welcome. That there is the bundle and it is very busy. Over half of the stock has gone. This is only the second live hour. Remember, you are getting that beautiful free stamp in there, but over half of the stock has now gone. Gosh. And it's just got, I love doing these shows because I just feel like I'm playing and having a lovely time. So thank you very much, our Tracy and our Abs, for letting me, because it's a great job. Okay, so this hour I decided, as usual, I've got everything I own. Right, what I do, look, at this, it just gets higher and higher, because I feel that, because I never really know what I'm doing, because I'm a little bit all over the shop, I sort of bring everything with me. I like to know that it's there in case that's what I decide to go for. But it also means I bury things and I can't find the actual stamps I need to use. But I have got it. So this is from the bundle, of course. So this is the beautiful poppy head. Really like this because it's just such a cool stamp. What I do love about this as well, because obviously you've got that beautiful the sort of background with all the, I need my other stamping platform. You've got the background with all the sort of collage in the back. It works so well with the stamps from the one day special, and that is fabulous because everything mixes and matches. Now I'm working in my my journal again, my art journal. I've gone back to my art journal, so as ever, you know, I'll sort of go off them and then go back. So I'm having an art journal moment. I like working in art journals because you keep the art, which I adore. I don't take the pages out because I can't be bothered, but I know a lot of people will take the page out and work on the actual page. But yeah, I'm way too lazy for that. So I'm going to stamp this first of all. And I was going to re-ink my stamp during the break, but utterly forgot. So hopefully we'll still get a nice impression. Obviously with these, you've got all sorts going on. So look, what a beautiful, beautiful stamped image. Now that I haven't got crystal clear, doesn't matter because I've already cut that out to decoupage over the top of it. But I wanted to stamp it first because I wanted the background as well, because it is a really good background on there. Just pop that down there. So that's that. And then I'm going to bring in, and I do adore this. This is such a beautiful stamp. Absolutely beautiful. So, ink that up first of all. Now, decide where I want to go with this. So you've got that gorgeous, gorgeous image. But you've also got all that sort of extra going on with this. So the script, and I just thought the script works so well with the rest of the stamp. Now, have a little look-see. Have a see where you want to stamp this. So I'm looking at that and thinking, okay, I don't actually want to. I kind of wish I'd have done a thingy for it now, but actually it doesn't matter because I'm going to be going over this, remember. Those two I'm going to be going over with my, I've already cut it out. But what I'm doing, I'm not making a full sentence, am I? Oh, it's because I'm thinking. So what I'm doing is, right, stop Leone. I'm going to mask this off gently. I'm not worried about it specifically. So I'm just going to pop a bit of a mask because I kind of want her and a little bit of the background. Again, it's okay that I'm going to, that is going to be coming in here, and that's kind of cool. So what I'm doing, I'm hovering over. I'll have to re-ink it now. I'm hovering over to see where I'm stamping, to see where I'm going. I am going to re-ink it because I've faffed about that long. But if you hover over, it does allow you to sort of position it perfectly. I'm not making a proper mask because it doesn't matter, because it is a collage at the end of the day. I'm not masking these off because I'm decoupaging those. So I've already cut those out to layer up. But I wanted to know where my other elements were going. I've also cut her out to decoupage over as well, but I still wanted some of the collage images. Okay, because they're perfect. So I've got my collage images coming on here, and they move and they work together so well. That line there, that's not going to be a problem, because look, when I bring her in, like so, boom, covers it up. Absolutely works beautifully together. And I love this because you wouldn't necessarily think all the images work together, but they do. They really do. And it's incredible, isn't it? I mean, something like this, you can literally make it do whatever you want it to do. The images absolutely correspond with each other. So really like that. I think that looks really, really strong. Take her off for now. I've also got the beautiful poppy heads. So I've cut those out. So, I mean, you could have it that you wanted those as your focal image, you know, and if you just put those as your focal image, the other things kind of disappear into the background. You could have it the other way around. You could have it as just her as a focal image, whereby they'll sort of disappear into the background. The way I'm doing it, I'm bringing them all in because I'm going to have them all, them all as focal images. But what I'll do, I'll just add a little bit of colour onto this before, and I'll do that with, which background stamps have I got? Where are they? Oh, I've put them in a safe place there. So what I've got, I have, oh, I thought I had my crackle stamp. Do you know what I've done? Oh yeah, shall I go and pinch it off the pack shot? So I might have just the crackle would be amazing. Thank you. Yeah. I'll going to chuck it at me in a minute. Right, so what I will do, I'll start digging my ink out, so I'm ready to do that. Okay, so thank you. So I've got my gorgeous crackle stamp, and I'm not bothering taking it off the background because I don't need to. I can use it as is. So let's just start adding a little bit of colour and a little bit of interest on this. I mean, it's beautiful as is, but let's add more. And I love it because just, you know, top and bottom, that's all I need. Again, not worrying about stamping over her because I've decoupaged her. That's absolutely fine. It's not a problem kind of going over the top of it. I'm not taking the colour out to the edges. I just want to keep it sort of in the centre, really. I don't want it too much because obviously I still want to be able to see those focal images. So I'm happy with that. I'm then going to bring in one of my stencils, and the stencil I'll bring in is my I don't know, we haven't got have we got those ones on the show? Or no, we haven't. What about have I got that one? Have I got that one? Eh? It's a hexagon. Yes. So I can use that. So I'm going to do this, and what I'm going to do, I think I'll go with the gorgeous blue that I've got. So just taking my paint. Oh, it's lying about the big save. Yeah, we're doing that thing again. Not a big save. Not a big save. The hexagon stamps, and I'm not sure if it is that one. It might, that hexagon, it might be, yeah, I think it's one of these ones. We might not have these, and I didn't dig my hexagon out, so I do apologise from that one. But if you do want it, and I know that hexagon has been really big, that's been seriously popular anyway in the past. So if you do want that, please check your baskets out. That is the hexagon stamp set. We've got the stencils there as well. You have got the A5 and the A4. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And obviously something like that you can use in so many ways. Absolutely love that collection. That one is 222722, your item number. Now, unfortunately, my little old paint needs sorting out, but there we go. And where did I put my brayer? Let's just get my brayer. There we go. So I popped a little bit of paint on there, squidge it in my paint, and let's pop this over the top like so we can start getting some little layers. Just want little layers of paint. Oh, sorry, I'm not doing it in the right angle, am I? Sorry. So just popping my paint on, give it a bit of a spritz with my water, like so. So I'm just getting tiny bits of colour on here as well, like so. And then I'm going to get one of my other paint brushes and just clean my stencil off. Quite like doing this because it's just odd little bits of colour here and there, which looks really quite cool. And I like it at first because when you look at this at first, it's like, oh, what is that? You know, because it just looks like, and this is the thing when you're layering up, don't be nervous about layering up, because at first when you do it, it looks awful, or it can look awful, you know, because it's all like blotchy and but don't panic. It's not ruined. I will just say though, because obviously I've got paint on here, I'm not going to waste my paint. You know what I'm like. I know. I think we've got the circle stencil on there, so I'm just using paint up. But you know me, this is what I do. I like using my paint up. So I'm literally just going to take this, and it's a really good start to a background, is this one. And it's just cleaning my paint up. But isn't it a lovely stencil, that one? Then you could literally just put a stamp over the top of that, and it'll look really cool. Yeah, it's really cool little stencil, that one. Let me just wipe this up, otherwise I'll end up making a mess on everything. Like so. I will bring it over to right in a second. I just need to clean this off. Like that. Okay, so there, that's better, isn't it? So I'm just also going to bring in a little bit of yellow, and I think this one's working. So I'm just going to do little dollops of yellow, like so. And again, don't panic. If it's like, Leone, that's looking just a bit messy. It's all good. I like this as well. I like the daubers because these are your Tim Holtz, your distress paint daubers. And they're lovely actually because you can just do a tiny little bit of paint coming out there, which looks really quite cool. And again, just stick into the centre with the paint. Okay, next. So happy with that. I think that looks really fabulous. So let's just start layering. So with our wonderful figures. So I've got her cut out, I've got the flower cut out. I'm literally just going to give it a blast with my heat gun just to dry that paint before I start layering anything else on the paint. I like the colours, the blue, the green and the yellow, all works together. All distress ink, you see. The thing is with your distress family, that's the beautiful thing, because I'm using distress oxide and then distress paints, they all work together really, really well because it's distress, so it all works, it's beautiful. You could, I've got my little sentiment, so I might put my little sentiment on there as well. And I do like the fact, you know, I have also got these, I like these because you can put just little random elements on. But let's get building up. So first of all, I'm going to take my lady. Now, I only got half an hour already. Wow. I don't know where it goes, and I don't even feel like I faffed for that much either. I mean, I actually feel more organised than normal. And yet, we've only got half an hour. It's okay. It's quite quick. So, she's going to be lined up about there, like that. And then taking these, and again, just putting a bit of shape on them. I would normally go around the edges with ink, but because I've only got half an hour, I'm not going to do that. Now, I'm using my gel medium on. I know I'm using it in an art journal, but you can definitely still use gel medium in your art journal. Just don't squidge your page together until it's dried, because obviously if you do that too quick, then your gel medium will go everywhere and you'll never open the page again. I know this. There we go. So a little bit of gel medium at the bottom there as well. Like this. Tell you what would be good now. I'd like a tape measure going, you know, wrapping under. That'd look quite cool, wouldn't it? But I haven't got one, so that's not going to happen. But then, let's have a little look-see. And this is what, now this is where I start faffing. Because this is like, oh, shall I put this here? Shall I put that there? I think, though, the sentiment is the one. That's the one. This is your sewing forever, housework whenever. And I want that sentiment to pop. So all I'm going to do is bring a scrap of black cardstock. Let me get a scrap of black cardstock. Pop a little bit of glue on that. And then, scrap, that's massive. And then that will make that sentiment pop. Because you want it to stand out. And actually, that's quite quick for me. And I think I'm kind of happy with it. I don't even think I'll faff with this after the hour. Or it'll go onto the pile of stuff that will never get finished in my life. There we go. I think I'm quite happy. There. And then, pop that on there. Like so. So again, little bit of gel medium. And there. There. See, that's quite fabulous. Sewing forever, housework whenever. I was going to put flowers on this one as well from the poppy, but I don't think it needs it. I really like the image as it is. I think that looks really pretty. I would be tempted to just put a couple of little buttons here because I like that. So pop a little button here. Like this, and a little button here. Yeah, the buttons, they have to go on, don't they, because they look super cool. This is where I end up faffing, folks. Yeah, the buttons are the stamps. Did you think they're real buttons? They are the stamp Aren't they good? Aren't they good? I really like them. And I do like the flower head. I just think it looks really, really quite cool. She's doing it, and you could do all sorts with that. I mean, you know, you could do loads of forced stitching on the actual flower head as well. You know, so it actually looks like it's been stitched in. But I think that's fabulous. All I do is a few splashes with that one, just to finish it off. In fact, let's do a few splashes with my little white paint, and then I'll be happy with that. So you have to do splashes, don't you, when it's an all and create show? It's the rules, because otherwise you're not part of the gang. But this is when I wish I'd worn my pinny again. I think I don't know, I wonder who's the messiest splasher. Surely I'll win that, surely. So just get that to a nice consistency. Yeah, I can feel it all over my hand. There we go. Splashes. They're always the way to finish, especially really good splashes like that. Really good splashes are fabulous. And there we go. Boom. Happy days. Is it on me? No, and I even missed my dungarees. There you go. So you've got our fabulous lady. Which, when you think about that, now that didn't take that long to do. You've got loads of gorgeous layers going on. You've obviously I did the cutting out first. I prepped, but just perfect layers. I would then pop some glossy accents on them. And actually, if I were really, really faffing and had time, I would have put cotton in them, because that would look beautiful. You know, if you put holes in and actually put cotton as though they were real buttons. That's what I'd really do if I had time. But otherwise, and drop shadows, folks. Sorry. I'm not going to do it. But it needs, that's what it needs. So I knew there was something. So you definitely take your pen and do your good old drop shadows, because that'll be your finishing touch. That is the thing. It absolutely needs that. See. Even if I just do a little bit and just melt that ink in. Just a bit, and it absolutely works. I do it on her and I do it on the flower heads. But it works, doesn't it? It makes a difference, does a drop shadow. See, just a little bit works. So definitely, I won't faff, but that's the one. You need a drop shadow, but that'll be your finishing piece. And then after that, Bob is your uncle. Now, if you do want that image, obviously everything I've used there is in that bundle, and the beautiful, apart from the background stamp, but everything else is in that bundle. Have a look at the website, hochanda.com. That's where you're going to see absolutely everything that we've got on today's show. Remember, we do have that happy hour deal, which is such a fantastic deal and something that you definitely need to check your baskets on. But we've got loads of goodies. Tomorrow I'm definitely going to be playing with some of the extra goodies that we've got. The bugs are ace. I'm going to bring in tomorrow the bugs with all me, with my the lovely ladies from this set, because I think they'll work so well together. So please, if you've already got the bugs, you'll be able to use them with. Remember, you have got all those gorgeous stencils, really good stencils as ever. And the washi tape. I haven't used the washi tape. Oh, sorry, squeak. I haven't used the washi tape yet, and it goes so well with our one-day special, because you have got the one from Tracy with the beautiful what's it got on it? I'll show you what it's got on it. It's got on the scissors and the cotton reel and the thimbles, so it matches absolutely perfectly. If there is anything you want, please check your baskets out, hochanda.com. Wow, our one-day special. Over 2/3 of the stock has gone. It has been so busy. It is brand new. It's from the wonderful Tracy, and it's just gorgeous. You can see the detail of these stamps. If I just hold that up again so you can see the detail, because they're just so wonderfully done. Gorgeous images, vintage images, layered up so it gives you that incredible finish. The background is just so elegant. That's what, as soon as I saw these, that's what struck me with these. They're just elegant. I love the little extra details, like the little sewing machine in there. I just think that is exquisite. And then it's all the extra details in the additional stamps. You know, all the beautiful buttons, all the little accessories that you're going to be using. And obviously with something like this, you can build up your background. You can do so much with this. The mannequin, you can clothe the mannequin. Again, the scissors are just an absolute extra. And if you do some, you know, some fussy cutting, you can actually have the scissors so they look like they're opening as well. Really, really cool. Now, that is your one-day special. So if you just want your one-day special, you've got a £3 saving, £34.97. Remember, it is Flextravaganza. So it means you can split that payment, which means it's about £15 this month. If you want to, oh no, it isn't. It's a bit more than that, isn't it? What was it? Hold on, here we go. £17.40, £17.49. I mean, that is amazing to get that bundle home today, and then £17.49 next month. No interest will be charged. It is such a good way of shopping today. 932002 is your item number. Now, you've got a £3 saving there. If you were to get your poppies on their own, okay, so you can get these on their own, £27.98. You've got a £3 saving there. Obviously, they should be £30.98. And again, they are absolutely exquisite. You know, all that detail, all that layering, that collage work that's gone on there, the extra postage stamps. I mean, they're very easy to cut out as well, which is good. You know, even the sort of fluffy bit at the top, dead easy to cut out. And then, of course, you've got the poppies themselves, which is beautiful. I mean, that is just exquisite because you've got loads of flowers in there. I mean, that makes such a good background in its own right. Really pretty stamp set is that. So if you were to get that, £27.98. However, if you're going for the bundle, so you're getting all your poppies, you get the beautiful flower heads, you get your one-day special as well. Both of those combined together, you've got a saving on. So £3 is carried forward from that, £3 from that. So that's your £6 saving. And then on top of that, you get an extra £5 saving. So already you've got an £11 saving, unless you're a Freedom member, because your Freedom members actually save £10.79. But the £3 has been carried forward, so it's actually £16.79. And of course, you've got your flexes. So you're splitting it over 2 months, you're making that saving. Freedom members, you're not paying any postage. It's an absolute win-win. Again, you can do some beautiful things. I love this as well. Isn't that pretty? I've got some rice paper to do something with, actually. Oh, I could do the box today. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. And it is another one of those that is just, I really like that. Oh, I should do something like this. I really, really like that. That is beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, the poppy head itself is absolutely stunning. But of course, why not bring in your wonderful one-day special? Or, I nearly forgot, why not bring in your freebie? Because while stocks last, with the bundle, you're getting that for nothing. And that is gorgeous. 2 payments, £26.08, and we're almost 60% of the stock. 516199 is your item number. It is a why not deal. That means today you can get your Freedom membership, which is £5.97. You are going to be saving, as a why not deal, £9.75. That is with your postage. Obviously, with something like this, it's not just this hour that you're going to be saving. If you're a Freedom member, it does mean you're going to be saving for the full month or for the full term of your membership, because of course every time you place an order with us, you're not paying any postage. If you do want that lovely bundle, 516199. Now, happy hour deal, and this is wonderful because we're talking backgrounds, we're talking really beautiful stamps to layer, to create loads and loads of fantastic detail. And obviously with these, you can get so many beautiful different looks with them. Obviously, you can layer them up with however much you want, and you can use loads of different colours with these. If you do want to get hold of these, you save. Sorry, that I didn't make any much sense there, did I? Yeah, I don't know where I put it. That's the one. Because I was trying to. There. Got it. Now, you are saving £16 with this one. £50.96 is your price. Obviously, Freedom members, you're not paying any postage either. And whatever I said then, I think I was talking about putting colours on them. Of course you can, they're a stamp. I love when my brain's trying to do something else and I'm trying to talk at the same time. Honestly, what comes out of my mouth, it's a worry. If you do want those, 877-591 is your item number. Now, if you do want to join Freedom, if you don't want to pay postage every time you place an order, then be a Freedom member. Here's more. Have you heard of Hochanda Freedom? Did you know that as a Hochanda Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £5.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Hochanda Freedom members badge, regular newsletters, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with Hochanda more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause it if you're going away, or you can cancel it at any time. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or head to the website, quoting item number 88888 and join Hochanda Freedom today. I'm going to make a card. So, where we're starting is... Oh, and I've prepped that, but actually it'd be nice and cream, wouldn't it? Sorry, folks. I changed my mind. Surprise, surprise. Not sure where this has come from. That's nice, isn't it? Let's use that instead. I'm going to make a card, but I've changed my mind. So, actually, this is out of a book of some description. I kind of like that, though. I kind of like having the hole punches on the side of the card. I think that'll look quite cool. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be my card. This is going to be my background, like this. And I thought I want to make a really... nice, easy, but quite pretty card. Oopsie-daisy. So, background first of all, I'm going for cream because I think these images really suit really mellow cream cardstock. I think it just goes beautifully with it. I'm going to cut that down so I've got my my good old matten layer. As ever with my cardstock, there's fingerprints on nearly everything, but that's okay. That's okay. So, backgrounds. So what I'm going to do first of all, now because of the colour palette with this, I think it will really suit, again, it could be anything, but I quite like, oh yeah, the cross. I quite like those really warm vintage tones. So I'm going to come in with my vintage photograph, with my Distress Oxide vintage photo. So just come in. I think the blue would mix really well with this as well. So I might bring a tiny little blue in there because I do tend to, I'm terrible, such a creature of habit. I do tend to go for the same colours. And that's why these are really worn out now. I do need to re-ink my ink pads. So just bringing that in as well. And I just love the blue with the brown. I think it looks quite fabulous. There we go, and you can kind of see the texture on the card, which is rather nice as well. That's good, doesn't it? So it's not even very good. I'm not being very good at my my thinking either, but it's okay. There. Okay, that'll do. So that's my base layer. I will also, the background, this background, in fact, let's be a bit quicker with this. So, of course, you need a little bit of ink on that as well because that's going to be my background. I'm really whipping the ink on here. I'm not bothering to be really good at the blending. I'm just whipping it on, but actually I quite like that because the edges look really quite cool, don't they? So that's okay. And then bring in blue as well so it matches. Do about the same with that. So just being a little bit quick, zooming round. And I'm not bothered about my marks because I'm going to be over stamping. And you can see the texture of the card, which looks really interesting. There. Okay, quite like that. So, they're going to be my layers. which I quite like. It's already got that really vintage look to it, which is beautiful. As ever, I'm terrible. I always stamp in black. I probably, with this, you could actually stamp in brown, but I'm just such a creature of habit. So I'm still going to stamp in black, because I like it. So I'm going to take my stamping platform. I do keep going for the same stamp, so I am going to mix it up. I am going to use the other one because she is beautiful as well. I've got my favourite, haven't I? That's my problem. And that's why I keep going for the same one, but this is beautiful too, so you will use both of them equally. And I do love this one because that's the one that's got the sewing machine in the corner there, which is lovely. Now, because I want her to be focal, I'm going to bring her in a little bit like this, which is gorgeous. And then let's get it stamped. Now, actually, I'll be good. I will do a little bit of brown first and then black. So I'll do brown for the background, like so. And because I'm using my stamping platform, it allows me to do this. So a little bit of brown. It's really dark, so it looks black anyway. But I like that. And then black. I have got her cut out, so I might decoupage her on, but I might not, because sometimes it's quite nice to use the stamp as it is, you know, without actually decoupaging it. Love that. I love this. It's so beautiful, it really is. And the lovely thing is as well, what I'm going to do is just budge that over, because I want something on this side. Now, I could either go in with this one, or I could bring in the other stamp and actually layer a little bit of that on the side, because that'll work. I mean, if I went in and laid that on the side and then decoupaged her over the top, then it wouldn't matter if I went into that image. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to decoupage that like that, and then we'll get, there we go. And because I really love that bit on the side of that stamp. I just think that's beautiful. Like that there is just lovely. And then when I decoupage her over the top, you see, it just works, doesn't it? It just looks like a floor, especially because it's got the print in a dress. You know, they've been beautifully designed, absolutely beautifully designed. It's just such an easy stamp set to work with. And I think that's sometimes it's just so nice not to overcomplicate things, because it's just such a joy to do something that's nice and easy. So balance it up there. I balance higher and higher. Generally as well, do you do this at home? You generally have something like that, so you'll balance that on top of it, and then you'll put your brew on top of it. Do you do that? Yeah. Then wonder why you spill everything. Everything's a mess. Yep. It's just stupid. Stupid. But, oh, poor Jess. It's poor Jess getting... She deserves it, allegedly. Oh, our poor Jess. Only allegedly. Okay, so... now, where did I put? I put out the free stamp, and I put it right next to me so I could use it, but I don't know where I put it. I brought it over here with me. Yeah, you look at a picture while I search for it. Seriously, I actually carried it over with me and then immediately lost it. Oh, do you know? Anyway, look at this. Oh, there it is. Hey, just under things. That's the one, and I'm going to use that because I thought, you know what, I'm going to show you this because it's so beautiful. So I'm going to use this for backgrounds. I'm going to stamp it first so you can see this stamp. So because I'm doing it for background, I'm not aiming for this to be really crystal clear. It's a background. So but let me show you just how gorgeous this stamp is. So if you adjust to use this stamp on its own, it's absolutely stunning, is this stamp. Look at this. And I'm not doing it in this really strong brown because it's background. I don't want to do it in that strong brown, but look at that stamp. It's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? I really like that. So you've got, isn't it cool? It's such a cool stamp. In fact, they're all cool on this set. You've also got the dresses, and look at the dresses. Again, I'm not, this is literally just stamping them to show you what they look like. But I think it's worth it, because if you haven't seen this one before, it's one of those that, if you've missed this, I mean, these dresses, you could easily cut these dresses out. Look how pretty that is. It's so cool, so cool. Really like these. So yeah, so I'm going to be using, I want to use this one because this makes such a good background stamp. So if I just move that, get this, move that, get this. So let's put it there so you don't lose it, Leona. Cool. And you know what, as well, after this hour, I'll just be legging it home. I won't tidy anything up. Come in morning, regret. And tomorrow's Leona, he'll hate tonight's Leona. because I'll come in and go, why didn't I tidy up? But tonight's Leona just wants to go home because she's tired. So it'll be like, honestly, I already know. So it's like, Leona then, tidy up now. And I bet it's freezing outside, isn't it? We're kind of hoping it's going to snow because it's got that feel to it, hasn't it? It's got that feel. And we're not going to get snowed out. I mean, I'll always have to come in. I live in Houndle. You know, even if I walks, I'll be in. Yeah, me and Paula, we'll be in. We'll be in. Oh, yeah, Lottie can't. She's escaped. It's just me and Paula. And Emily will be in. And Molly, yeah. There's quite a few of us, and Ben. It's okay. We're all right. If it snows, we're going to be all right. Now, what I'm doing, folks, look, the beautiful thing is with this, you've got that many little stamps, you can build up your background. So if you bring this on, see, and you don't, I'm only going around the edges, but how nice does that look? Because it's literally just all these gorgeous stamps. I am using your freebie as well. The freebie's fabulous for your background. And what I like doing, I do actually like doing a section at a time. So I'm building up rather than just going, you know, using the scissors and then using the other stamps. I do like doing it like this, and I like working, and I do this quite a bit, keeping the actual platform down even when I'm not using the stamping platform. But it just, because it gives me that sponge base, it's nice to work on. Look at those scissor stamps. That is brilliant. That is such a crystal clean image. It's just such a good image. So popping that there. Now I'm going to go on to I need to move that there. And I'm not putting it on my my platform because, again, laziness. At 5 minutes. See, it felt like I had so much time. Right, okay, this was my quick card as well. But moving that on, bringing your freebie stamp in again because that's gorgeous. And this time your freebie stamp is going at the bottom. So it's that side, it's the outside of the stamp that you're going to see this time, like that. It's funny really, isn't it? I mean, this is a nice, quick, easy technique, but it's such a beautiful card because you're literally designing it yourself. You know, all these little elements are your own. You can change it, you make it whatever you want it to be. My scissors is there, that one's there. So again, those lovely little buttons. The buttons are beautiful. And they're just such handy stamps. Have things falling off. Make sure you always have stuff falling off, because otherwise... Yeah, rather than using your butterflies, now we can move on to buttons. Loads and loads of buttons. And I do like as well the words, because you are getting all your words. But with these, I'd have these and I'd have this in a darker brown. So I'm just mixing my ink up now. And it's nice having different inks because the light ink is beautiful for creating the background. And then pop in the little mannequin there because that's strong and it looks really effective. It does actually look a little bit like washi tape, does that? Remember, you have got your washi tape, so I could use my washi tape as well on this. and then pop that one. So that one's that side. I'm going to pop this one this side, like that. Oh, I love that. And then let's bring in, I'm trying to do speed stamping, but I'm not being very speedy. Let's bring those little scissors in again, because they're cool. I'm going to bring those in this time. Oh, I am going to keep them in brown. Like this. Boom. And then them there, like that. Oh, I'll do it that way. No, I won't, because of my finger. Like that, but allowing it to fall off. Love that. And then one of my little, last but by no means least, little thimble. So bringing that in, stamp that there. I like this border. And it's just easy, isn't it? It's just loads of lovely little stamps. And they're just there. They're all there for you. That freebie stamp is gorgeous if you have managed to get that as part of that beautiful big bundle. It is just exquisite. I'd kind of want to use my other buttons, but let's just take that off there. So go around the edge quickly. Let's put that freebie stamp back so I don't actually lose it. Let's just go around the edge with brown, not with black. Well done, Leonie. So go around the edge with brown. Like so. Move that out my way, balance that precariously on the top of all my boxes. And then, look how gorgeous that would be there. Obviously, you need that edging, because otherwise it fits into the background too much. Oh, it's so nice doing a card like that. And then, on your freebie stamp, you have got, what's your sentiments there? If you like it, wear it. Style. Forget the rules. Oh, we like that one, don't we? Classy and fabulous. Quite like that. Forget the rules, classy and fabulous. Or that one, actually. I think I'm going to cut that one, because that one, it's got, I think they are meant to be cut of those two, so I am going to cut it. Quick, Leona, if you're running out of time. Oh, and you can see it, doesn't it look good? And remember, I am going to be squidging the other bit. I am going to be popping her on in a moment. I'm going to be decoupaging her. And then, forget the rules. Like that. I love that. I think that's lovely. And then, to finish this off, I would absolutely be decoupaging that layer, but because of time, I'm probably not going to get a chance to do that. I'm then going to be popping her on. Now look, as soon as you pop her on the top, how good does she look? It just makes it all come together, doesn't it? And then I would be putting one of my beautiful little thingies there, and then the flowers, but I've gone and lost my flowers. I'm going to pop a couple of flowers there as well, and that's it. I'm going to stop talking. See you tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. Check out your baskets. Gosh. Okay, we have got Fabric Freedom, makes you happy hours. Then we've got another chance to watch me babbling on from the All and Create One Day special, and then Quilt Dragon. Please check your baskets out.
Hi, I'm Nikki Hassan and I bring Spellbinders products here to Hochanda. Spellbinders are an American-based company and they have been in the industry for well over 15 years. Spellbinders have always brought us dies with stunning detail, but today you will find tools, dies and stamps within the Spellbinder range. What I love about Spellbinders is their partnership with licensed designers. This always keeps my creativity flowing. I hope to inspire you with lots of hints and tips on how to use your Spellbinder products. So join us for the Spellbinder shows here on Hochanda.
Hi everyone, I'm Phil Martin. I've been a paper crafter for well over 20 years now and a designer for just over 10 years. Sentimentally Yours is my multi-award winning brand of clear stamps, rubber stamps. I've now also introduced lots of craft dies in there, designer papers. I have my mediums where we've introduced the Flawless Media brand into the Sentimentally Yours family. So on our Hochanda shows, we aim to inspire you, to be educational, and to teach you how to get the most from the products that we're bringing to you. The Sentimentally Yours family has grown to include my good friend Julia Watts and our new designer Trudy Howard. Hopefully we're all going to bring something different to the show, so you're going to be enriched with lots of different ideas and inspiration. Be sure to join us for our Sentimentally Yours shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Hayley. Join me for some amazing Fabric Freedom shows. Fabric Freedom design all their fabrics here in the UK, and they design them with quilters in mind, so they're really good at picking out those unidirectional prints, really nice and small prints so you can work on smaller patchwork projects, and paste prints as well, which is one of their signature fabrics. They do lots more fabrics besides quilt and cottons, so tune in to the Fabric Freedom shows here on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Barbara.
And I'm Julie.
And together we're Scarlet Rose Crafts. We're a family-run business, been in business for 2 years, and our aim is to bring new and innovative new products to the crafting industry.
We've both been involved in crafting industry for many years, and we're continuing to move forward with our new company now.
The Easy Mat Plate is our flagship product, followed by our innovative Easy Shim product.
Our range includes diamond trail plates, ultra-sized dies, cards and sticky sheets.
We're constantly developing new and unusual products, so watch this space.
On our shows, we hope to inspire you with our products so that you can carry on crafting, because our motto is, because we can.
So don't miss the Scarlet Rose Craft shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Julie.
And I'm Paula.
And together we are Julie Hickey Designs. We formed our partnership after many years of friendship, after both of us being in the craft industry for well over 20 years.
We have a great partnership. I do all the day-to-day business side and Julie does all the designing.
Our range of stamps and dies are made to the highest quality. Our stamps are the deepest etch that are available, and they are made in the UK. And they give you beautiful, clean, crisp impressions every time, and our dies cut like a dream. The thing I love to do most is to share my ideas, hints and tips with you, the Hochanda viewers, so I can inspire you to pick up a stamp and get creating. So be sure to tune in for the Julie Hickey Design shows
on Hochanda.
Well, good evening. Well, Jack is behind the screen in there, hiding away. And now I hope you are all well. Now, welcome to a happy hour. Oh, he's going. Oh, he's very happy, Jack. Well, it's all fun and games when when the bosses go home here. We have got a little bit of freedom, fabric freedom. That's what we have got. Now, happy hour deals, how they work. If you are the first time joining us here at Hochanda, means that we reduce the prices, but for an hour, for this hour only. And there's, and of course we have got flex extravaganza, which means that you can split the cost on everything above £5. Now, we will have a clock eventually coming up here. Ooh. In the plasma. Ready? There it is, 58 minutes until the end of the show, which means that that's how long you have got to check out those baskets and grab a bargain. Now, everything is about £5, so you can flexify it, spread the cost in interest-free payments, which means that you pay half today and half next month without any interest charge or whatsoever. Now, let's start with, well, of course, the whole hour is about fabric freedom, beautiful fabrics. And we are going to start with the limited edition we have got here. They are meter pieces. Now, they are 63 inches from salvage to salvage, so that is a little bit wider. Usually the traditional quilting weight cottons are about 42 to 43 inches, whether this one is not only it's a meter, but also you have got that extra width, 63 inches wide. Now, $9.99, but you have got 3 options. It's your choice of beautiful colorways. So shall we have a look? The first one is the green pink. So you have got that sort of teal kind of beautiful aqua sort of in tone. But then of course you have got the pink, which is a corally sort of pink. If you just to describe the pink, hopefully that will give you an idea. Oh, then we have got the silver gray. Can we come in? Because of course, if we just, is that a cat or a tiger? Well, I would say it's a cat, maybe a panther. It's a big cat. It's a cat. Whether it's a big cat or a small cat, you know, is whatever you want it to be. But this is definitely a feline animal. And then we have got the beige gray, which actually is my favorite, and definitely I think that's a tiger. It's a tiger stripes in it, yeah, that's it. Or it could be a ginger cat, a tomcat, which I adore. Now, these ones are limited edition, so 100% cotton. I would say this is, I think this is like a poplin weight. I would say it's not more, it's not quite quilting weight, I would say. Of course, you could use it for quilting, but it's kind of, it's not definitely not lawn. This is, you know, I would say that I think this is poplin because I could feel that a shirt or dressmaking would work really well, but also, of course, for quilting. If you wanted curtains for a children's bedroom, it would be really cool. Maybe you want to do, maybe like, you know what I always think? It's like sometimes quilts, you think it's a little bit too much to make a quilt for, you know, somebody in your family. You don't have the time, but maybe you have got, you know, just plain white or plain beige, and or red or green, and then you could put a stripe of that at the bottom, a white stripe, and then that can be a quilt, a very simple, striking quilt, because the patterns in here have got so many feature elements, like ferns, flowers in here, the palm tree, you have got a bird here, a parrot, yeah, and then of course you have, oh, look, I see, look, let's have a look at this. You can see it, it's a bird, it's a bird. And then we have got a here in the you know, in the option of the green pink, you can see there, it's actually kissing, it's doing like this sort of pouty lips, isn't it? It looks like that, doesn't it? $9.99 is your price. Remember, you are getting a meter of whatever colorway you want. Remember, it is 63 inches or 1.6 centimeters in width, which means that it's wider than I'm taller. 634-229 is your item number. That £5 saving, of course, it ends in 55 minutes. Remember that Flex Extravaganza is the event that we're running until the 15th of January. Means that you can split the cost in interest-free payments, right? 634-229 is your item number. Now, next one, we have got the gorgeous petunia. Now again, it's a meter, and again, it's 63 inches wide or 1.60 meters in width. Again, extra wide, so it's and here I would say that this feels more like quilting weight, but again, you can use it for dressmaking, 100% cotton. And here we have got 3 different options. This is the dove. Again, I think this is my favorite option. Then we have got the Bordeaux, which is, of course, has got that kind of wine tones to it. I would say this is a very, can I say it, watered down Bordeaux. This is more of a pinky sort of Bordeaux rather than a deep wine color. But what it means is that it's more of into the pink, so it's a little bit lighter, perfect for a little girl's dress or maybe a big girl's skirt. It's up to you how you do it. And then, of course, the Capri Breeze is a really, this one is, now, this one could go very well. It's actually Jimmy, our director's favorite, because it goes very well with his blue eyes, you know. I think Katie would suit that. That Katie's our producer. And that one definitely, I think this is one either for drag or that's kind of, but that's mine. I think I love this. Look with the jumper. It works, doesn't it? Right, these are the options, but of course, perfect, a smaller print. It's almost like a Dead Sea print. So you, of course, of course you can then cut it into smaller pieces. Now, if you are thinking of a bigger project and you want 2 pieces of the same color, well, it will come in a continuous piece, which means that for dressmaking, that would be absolutely perfect. $9.99 is your price, saving £5. 827-713, and remember, you can flexify it because Flex Extravaganza allows you to do that. Right, we have got some blenders. Now, blenders are, it's one of those fabrics that I every time that I'm doing a show, I'm thinking, oh, I need to buy them. I need to go upstairs and buy them, because it's very often that we go, you know, we go into, I see beautiful prints, beautiful colors, and we go, but blenders are the fabrics that are the basics, the fundamentals, the ones that glue everything together, the ones that kind of make the print sing loud. Here you are getting, you know, 5.5 meters in the different prints, but you are getting, and of course, in the different colorways. So you have got mauve, gray, you have got the green, I believe, baby pink as well, baby blue, and of course and gray. Now you could, if you wanted to, of course, mix and match with them the colors. You have got a £10 saving. And £24.99 is the price. If you want to split the cost in interest-free payments, of course you can. 337-820 is your item number. Now, I'm really excited about this one because again, this is a pick and mix, and you pick and choose any two. 100% quilting cotton, 0.5 meters. And so basically you are getting a meter for $9.99, which is a really nice price with a £3 saving. And remember, you can flexi buy this as well. Why I love this is because, let's have a look at the great shot, Jimmy. The reason why I love that is because it showcases that subtle texture that is printed. That is the great option. Why do I like it so much, and I think many people will like it as well, is because when you have got a print, let me grab something in here, for instance. Let's go for this color in here, which, by the way, are coming up next. Right, so we have got the beautiful print, loud print. Now, we want something that kind of blends in together, but it doesn't overtake. You know, it doesn't, you know, kind of, it just adds that binding element, and it makes sure that the featured fabric, the one that has got the design, kind of sinks around it. This is why it's so good to go for the waffle weave, because it kind of makes the beautiful, expensive fabric sing. It gives this a space for the eye to rest. Then we have got, this is a dusky. Then we are moving on to the mint, which again is a beautiful color. Then we have got the plum. So again, for instance, with the ears, when you can see how gorgeous do they look. Then we have got the pink here. So if you look at the pink and the dusky, you can see that they work really well together, but there is a definite difference in intensity of the color. Then we are moving on to the purple, which is an aubergine purple, a beautiful, gorgeous, rich color. Then we have got the peach, and again, I'm putting side by side with the pink because you can see that the peach definitely has got more warmth to it. Then is, of course, Jimmy's favorite, like his eyes. This one, I would say that's the sky blue. Then we have, of course, purple would be Hannah's favorite, which is our tag. Let's have. Then we have got blue. Again, if we put them side by side, you can see the difference in intensity. And by the way, I'm not sure about your screen, but my screen, yeah, one of them kind of shows that this is more of a teal. No, it's not a teal, it's a blue, but it has got a warmth to it. With that one, it's more of towards the lilac-y. If you know, more powder blue, that's more aqua turquoise blue, if you know the difference. Then we have got copper, which is a rich sandstone sort of color. Mustardy could be a word to describe it as well. Then we have got lemon. It's a soft, beautiful lemon here. Then we have got olive. Oh, I love a little bit of olives. And then we have got lilac. And again, I'm going to bring in the purple so you can see the difference between the intensities. Very, very, you know. Now, if you went for the sky blue, you can see the differences here. They are definitely very different colors, so just make sure that you go for the right one. Then we have got the cream. And then finally we have got the aqua. Now if we bring the aqua and the blue, you can see again that is a difference in here. I would say, I know this sounds weird to say, but if you are like, oh, I really need one color and I don't know which other color, I will go for gray. Because gray is one of those colors I will go for everything. Cream is also a very good color, and look how well they combine. Think about it, that maybe you have got the mocha block brand handmade by Haley, our Haley West, and you just want plain fabrics, but just to play with shapes and things like that, to make your own blocks. This is a perfect fabric because while it's plain it doesn't have a bold pattern, it has some interest by having that waffle weave printed texture. Go for the colors you like, go for a basic if you wanted to, and look and see the texture there. Remember, these ones are a quilting weight, 100% cotton, and they are 44 inches wide. So it's a traditional width of quilting cotton. $9.99 is your price. You're saving a £3 saving. Remember, that is a happy hour deal. So you have got 47 minutes to check out your baskets. Now you can split the cost if you wanted to. Why not multiply? Add maybe 4 of them, and of course that means that you pay $9.99 today and $9.99 next month, but you are getting 4 instead of 2. 434983 is your item number. Then we have got the April panel next. Here is, this is a lovely panel that you can create an apron. It's the banana splits cut and sew. So basically it's printed for children. So you kind of cut around it, you follow the instructions, and then you have got a lovely banana split kids apron. And £9.99 is your price, 100% cotton. 514183 is your item number for that. Right, it's so funny. I have to say, like, I'm standing here, and then on the other side of the screen, completely, far apart, was Jack, powering something, and it's like, if we go back to, you can see I'm super short, and then in the other side of the screen, like, here is me. He was all over the other area, and he's just like taller than this, I think. And I was like, you're so tall, and I'm so short. Anyway, he looks like a giant, and I don't know, I'm gonna say what I look like, because anyway. Right, here we have got meter pieces, and again we have got the longer width now, or the wider width. Now this is 63 inches width, 1 meter by 60 centimeters. They are limited edition, which means that once they're gone, they're gone. Once they're sold out, I mean, that's it. Now, of course, this will go very well with the first ones that we had, that tropical colors. This option is the apricot gray. It has got parrots in there, palm trees, beautiful tropical leaves. Now, oh, toucans, yeah, maybe more than parrots are toucans, yeah. And then we have got the gorgeous, the green yellow. So here, if I'm right to think that they are the same print, but of course by having different colors, they become really different. I think both Jack and Jimmy will look very nice in a Hawaiian shirt like this. They were, they would work. And then I think Jack would suit this color. And then, of course, Jimmy would suit the blue because he is here. And, of course, this one is the blue option there. Yeah, and then, of course, Katie or Hannah can wear this one. I think that would suit them both. Anyway, I'm just having all 3 of them. I would make skirts with them. $9.99 is your price. Now £5 saving. Again, you can flexify. Flextravaganza allows you to flexify anything about £5. 780417 is your item number of that one. Right? Remember, this is a happy hour. Those savings are low, but for this hour and this hour on it. For this hour and this hour only, so may take advantage and check out the baskets. Now, Fabric Freedom is a company that kind of makes bundles and collections. And one of the collections comes in kind of a charm pack. Now, this one is, you can see, it's about 5 inches square, and you are getting to 42, 100% cotton. am I allowed to? Yeah, just gently. I'm going to put it like this, and then can it be put back? Now, they are 100% cotton quilting weight. Now, one of the things that Fabric Freedom they do is they do have got like the feature fabric, the one that has got more of a pattern. Now, this is construction because it features all the sorts of construction elements in here, like diggers and, you know, big, you know, how you call it is. I love that. I think a lot of children will love, boys and girls as well. Now, one of the things also kind of is worth mentioning is that you're getting 3 of each of the patterns. The other thing is that if you are a brand new quilter and you just want to sew, these stamp packs are the perfect way. Why? Because you can just take one at a time. You don't even have to mix and match. You grab them and sew them together and create a square pattern. That really works. 42, I'm going to try to do maths, which is dangerous territory, especially this late at night. So 42 by 5, divided by 5, so that would be about 8 in one way. But if you do, okay, so no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I was trying to work out the size of it. So 42. So if you actually no, so 42. So it's no. If you divide it by 2, that would be 21. So 21 times 5 inch. No, 4 inches. No, for 4.5. 94.5. Right, that's good. I have. Thank goodness I have got help. I was trying to work out. So 94.5. So basically, if you use them all and you sew them, you know. So you would sew. You have got 42. So you sew. I think it's 8 one side and the other side. I don't know why. Anyway. You know what I mean? You sew them on into a square. Basically, you would have roughly a size that is about 90 inches. Is that correct? Yeah, it would be. I don't know. My maths are horrendous, so I'm just kind of, why did I get into that? Why did myself put myself through that? And actually, it's not the first time. This is the second time I tried to do this. I should have learned the first time, shouldn't I? Right, now, you are getting 42 5-inch squares. So it's plenty to make a little small quilt or a project like that. $9.99 is your price. You are saving £5. Really want to work it out. You know when your mind gets into something, it's like, really? No, that doesn't mean, yeah. Anyway. Moving on. Then we have got the fairies. Now, you have got 3 different colors in this one, so they are options. So that one is the pastel that I was showing you. Look at the fairies, like she's a happy fairy, isn't she? And then you have got all the patterns here, 3 of each. I remember 42 5-inch pieces. Now, this one is the yellow. And you can see there the flowers, the fairies, again, 3 of each design. And then finally, we have got the green. Yeah, oh, yes, let me show. So that's the pastel, that's the green. Sorry, so this is pastel, this is green. Yeah, that they have got. I probably knew when I pull them up. I always do that. I'm a little bit of a naughty fairy that takes things and then I don't put them in the. Look, they have got like little toadstools. Look at that. Let me show you. I really like this print. I think it's really cool. And this again, for a beginner, is fabulous because it's already cut to size, so you just can sew it. Again, 5 inches, so you can sew them together. But also, if you are an advanced one and you just want a quick and easy project where you don't have to cut into the, that is phenomenal. Also, one of the, I remember Haley West told me how to do the 9. This is the period 9 patch, so you sew 9 of them, then you cut them into, and then you do that. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go into maths. I'm not going to do that. But I will use that to scare out Jimmy. Or Jimmy's like, please don't. We're gonna. 502569 is your item number. There was only brains enough in my family for one scientist, and I got my elder sister, and that's it. I just got, you know, the love of color and creativity. £9.99 is your price. You are saving £5. Right, moving on to, now we have got the blenders here, the sparks and florals blenders. Now you're getting 2.5 meters. You are getting one of the sparks, one of the floral, but whichever color you wanted. And this is really good idea to go for this one. Oh, this is a little bit of a, yeah, there it is. That's fine. Right, here we have got, remember, 1/2 meter pieces, and then you are going to get by 44 inches. Now, that could be a good blooper, wouldn't it, if I went like, whoa, you know, like I've fallen off. Anyway, now the first option is beige. Now, it's quilting weight, so you have got a perfect 100% cotton. Now, remember that it's 1/2 meters, so you are getting actually 1 meter in total. So beige is that one. Then we are moving into light green. It's a, I would say it's a fresh sort of green. Minty green is a good way. A deeper mint. It's not a mint, it's a deep mint. That's a new color, I bet it. Now, of course, deep mint in the deep forest. That could be another way of saying that. Then we are going into light blue. That could be Jim's favorite because he has got a thing for blues. He does. Then we have got a sky blue, which is slightly darker in tone. Again, look at the variation, the kind of blenders. It's not plain old boring blenders. They have got not only the dots, but the kind of cloudy effects in here. And again, the same with the florals. Then we are going to dark purple. That would be our Hannah in tech, because she likes a little bit of purple, as you see. Now, so I think Hannah would go for this one. Yes, she's just there saying, yeah. Then we are going light purple. Which one you prefer, Hannah? The darker one or the lighter one? Because that's more of a purple, and that's more of a, how can I say, more pinky purple. She's deciding. She's trying to. Oh, she likes the lighter one. No, the lighter one. She goes, oh, I see. I like it, yeah. And then we have got the lightest one of those ones, which is the lilac. Definitely, this is more towards the. I would say exactly what our producer just said, which is a lilac grey sort of lilac. Now, that for a blender is a really cool thing, because having that grey means that you can blend it in better with different colors and having more blendability, which is what you want from a blender. Again, remember that you are getting 1/2 meter pieces of both of these patterns, and that means, and also you are, of course, the fabric is quilting weight 44 inches in from selvage to selvage. And finally, we have got the pink. Now, this is a proper girly bubblegum, you know, pink. This is just pure pink. This is a kind of the pink, what I heard once described as a Yanis Morgan shirt pink. This is that sort of, or a Adams Humphrey pink, apparently. You know, whichever way you describe it, it's a proper bright pink. £9.99 is your price, saving £5, £655, £965 is your item number. Remember, whichever color you go for, you're gonna get 2.5 meter pieces, so you're getting 1 meter in total of quilting weight cotton. Remember that £5 saving disappears in about 34 minutes and 46 seconds. So do not forget to check out those baskets. And remember, you can flexify it in paid and interest-free payments. 655 965 is your item number. And then we have got, this is a pack, and you are getting all 5 of them. They are 1/2 meters, so you're actually getting 2.5 meters of fabric. Again, 100% cotton quilting weight. Now, they are 125 centimeters, so 112 centimeters weight, which I think it is about 42 inches, 44 inches in width. I think so. Well, from selvage to selvage, who is, you know, yeah. See, the thing is, I'm okay converting metric to inches when it's car making sizes. So I know, or also I know that 5 foot is 1.52 centimeters, because that's my height. So that's how I know it. But other than that, when it gets to larger sizes, I really struggle. Except car making sizes. you know, card making sizes 5 inches, 8 inches. I get those ones very quickly. Anyway, so we have got here the all 5 of them you are getting. So beautiful tiny prints that they mix and match. Now, if you go for the blenders as well, you can see how you can then bring in, and that looks really good because then you can bring in the pink out of it. So see, whenever you bring, oh, I think this lilac, can I bring it in? Because you can see it. That suddenly works. So hence why going for the blenders and then maybe add this on top would work really well as well. Now, right at £24.99. Remember, you are getting a massive saving there, better than half price to wait some distance, because you are saving £27. And remember, this £27 is a happy hour deal. At the end of the hour, the prices will go back up. And if you don't want to miss it out, well, you know what to do. Check out your baskets. Remember that you can, you know, with this saving, you're getting 2.5 meters in total of quilting weight cotton. And I love how they coordinate the Ditsy prints, non-directional prints, except for the last one. So it means that cutting is going to be much easier and piecing things together as well. 225377 is your item number. Right, we have got the Zoom fabric pack. You can choose blue or lime. So blue is this one here, or lime is this one here. You are getting 6 half-meter pieces. I'm gonna open this one because it's the kind of more feature one. Now, you are getting 3 meters in total. Huge, massive saving, because better than half price. You are paying £24.99, saving £35. Now, it is perfect for a quilt project, perfect for, I think, for children to make like a toy bag, you know, so you can have like, if you put some interline, you know, kind of wording, a set in a wording, so you can make it like this stands up, so it's kind of a bins for the toys. Then of course it can be a bag for the pajamas. It could be, you know, art decorations like a plain mat as well. Remember that you have got the blue option, which is this one. Gorgeous. I think, by the way, if you want to do pajamas for grown-ups, you can. For children, because they need to have that that special treatment, we do not recommend it. I just saying. But for if you are like our Jimmy, who looks 12 but is actually 30 years old, I think, or 29, I forget. You can actually wear these pajamas. Right, I'm not going to say what he just said because it was a little bit offensive, I have to say. So especially a person of my age. £24.99. 719275 is your item number. Woo! Blue and lime is their options. Remember, you can flexify anything it's above £5. So therefore, well, you know what? Here is Scott to tell you more about it.
It's Flextravaganza time, folks. From Thursday the 31st of December at 6 p.m. to Friday the 15th of January at 6 p.m, we would like to offer you our thanks and best wishes for 2021 by bringing you our Flextravaganza event. If you add at least £5 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flextravaganza Flexi Basket offers. This means you can spread the cost of your entire order over 2 equal monthly Flexi Buy payments, offering you a more cost-efficient way of shopping with us. Flexible payments for everyone. Join us from Thursday the 31st of December to make your shopping experience with Hochanda even easier.
Have you heard of Hochanda Freedom? Did you know that as a Hochanda Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £5.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Hochanda Freedom members badge, regular newsletters, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with Hochanda more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause it if you're going away, or you can cancel it at any time. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or head to the website, quoting item number 88888, and join Hochanda Freedom today.
And of course, it makes sense to become part of the family, the Hochanda family. It's a great family to belong to. Right, so we do have got, of course, the limited edition fabric freedom that we're talking. This is extra wide because from selvage to selvage is 63 inches or 1.6 meters or 160 centimeters. I'm giving you the measurements in all ways I can do. Right, so I couldn't tell you in how many feet, but that would be, I know it's about 5. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, and I couldn't tell you the weight either. But I would say that in fabric terms of weight, I would say that this is more of a poplin, between poplin and quilting weight. It feels, I say poplin because it feels like a nice shirt. You know those really nice shirts? This is how it feels, like a poplin. But also could be quilting weight if it's one of those ones that I kind of think is, yeah, it's a quilting weight, but it's kind of almost like a poplin. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of, yeah, it really feels so nice and soft. And this is why I kind of like to stroke it. Right, so you are getting a meter. You have got a £5 saving, but £9.99 is your price. You have got different options. This is the green pink. Really gorgeous. I love this color combination. Well, all of them. I think they are just gorgeous. You have got in here the beautiful birds, and then you have got, of course, the cats, which can be big cats or can be small cats or domestic cats, whichever you like to think. Use your own imagination, and of course you can see these ones can be palm trees, can be imaginary trees, it can be snowdrops, or it could be whatever you want it to be. Then we have got the gray here, and the gray is a very elegant color. You know, these would make, I think, a lovely skirt, actually. I think it's just different. It's just something, maybe a dress for a little girl, maybe a skirt, maybe a jacket, maybe, not a jacket, but Hawaiian shirt or something like that. Now, you are getting a meter. Remember that if you buy more than one piece, it will be cut as a continuous piece, so the 2 meters would be, you know, wouldn't be cut into piece. And of course, that means that if you have got a pattern that requires extra long fabric, then you are sorted. £9.99 pants. £9.99 is the pants. I was thinking of anyway. Right, so we have got the beige option here. You can see the tiger. You can see the. Sorry. I just kind of went into politics there. Right, 634229 is your item number. Oh well, £5 saving, 25 minutes till the end of the show, or till the end of these bargains. Now, we have got the petunia. Now, the petunia, you are getting meter pieces here, and you have got 3 options. Now, the first one option is Dove. This is my favorite, actually, and I'll tell you why. Because we have got the waffle print here, and so, for instance, when we start putting colors beside it, kind of, can you see it? How suddenly you bring out those little patterns. Then you can see it. Can you see how well they work? So then suddenly when you start bringing colors in here, you suddenly kind of the colors start singing more, the pattern, the little pattern. See, for instance, I kind of like that color combo. I really like it. So that I love the Dove here. Then we have got the Bordeaux, which is a limited stock. We like a little bit of wine color now. And then we have got Capri Breeze here, for Jimmy's favorite, because it has got flue. But again, if you put in here, let me put it like this, like from the waffle fabric, look how gorgeous that is. But also, if you wanted to make it a little bit with grey as well, look how elegant that looks. I really like with the grey as well. Then you can bring it in. So we have got a little bit of the olive, so we could bring the olive in here. Can you see how they work as well? So they bring the yellows, or maybe the mustard as well. So every time that you, whatever color you put, then kind of the print suddenly becomes slightly different. So remember that these are, you know, you choose whichever one of these colors, options you like. Petunia is limited stock, so if you wanted petunia, do check out your baskets. Actually, check out your baskets, whichever option you go for. They mix and match all three together as well, so you could just mix them together. $9.99 is the price, saving £5. 827-713 is your item number. Now, the waffle, we have got it here in the side, and I'm going to keep them here because, again, to show you that the waffle makes, of course, really could be, they could be perfect blenders. So, for instance, we have got the gray. Now, again, with the Dove option, it would work really well. So you can see how having this sort of soft pattern kind of accentuates even the tiniest of print. Really nice, isn't it? And of course, then we have got the dusky here. Again, I'm going to bring in maybe the Bordeaux. Oh yes, I do like this color combo. That works. It's different, but it does work actually really well. Then we have got the mints here, which for the mint, I'm going to bring in the Dove here, because look at that. That works really well. Can you see how you always were going to find the blenders are really kind of really good? Then we have got plum, and this is why I recommend to go for the petunia and then choosing whichever two colors you want to go. Then we have got plum, then we have got pink. Again, I'm going to put it side by dusky, just to show you the difference between them. They work really well together as well, so it could be just going for these two and then create a pattern with them. Then we have got the purple, which is our Hannah's favorite, I think. Is it Hannah? Then we have got the peach in here. Then we have got the sky. Oh, that's of course Jimmy's favorite. Jack, which one is your favorite? This one is blue. Then we have got copper. And now, then we have got lemon. Then we have got olive. Oh, Hannah had a very good suggestion for upholstery, because that would be really nice. It would. I mean, it is quilting weight, so it's not canvas weight, or it's not going to be something that is going to be as durable because it's not heavy weight. However, you can have very much, you know, chair or something like that. Definitely olive. Then we have got lilac, and then we have got cream, and then finally aqua. Now, Katie, which one is your favorite? Aqua is Katie's favorite. Jack is is it plum? Plum, I think plum. Mine, I think I'm going to go gray, like my hair, because it's just such a, you know, sophisticated, you know, touch of, you know, distinction and age. But I really like this gray. I think it's a very beautiful, perfect blender for many different options. And of course, if you mix it up, you know, you could, the lining could be really nice. Then you kind of have a little bit of, look how elegant that looks, these two. But so, with the purples as well, that kind of really works as well. Now, the grey, I love that as well. And then, of course, we kind of bring in the green in there. They all really work really nicely together, and this is why I would definitely put the grey in here. Plum, really popular. They are all very popular because they are gorgeous colors, and with that subtle texture, is a perfect blender as well. $9.99 is your price. You're saving £3. 434 983 is your item number. And remember that it's a happy hour, and of course you can get those bargains, but only until the end of the hour, which is 19 minutes away. So check out those baskets to not miss out. Right, we have got also more blenders. Here, this one is the basic essentials. You're getting 5 half meters for £24.99. You choose whichever colorway you want. For instance, you could go for green, baby blue, baby pink. You have got gray, light gray, and of course they all work together because they are printed in the same color, but of course they have got that gorgeous those gorgeous prints that mix and match. Quilting white, £24.99 with a £10 saving. 337820 is the item number. Now, if you want to flex buy, you can, as well as the banana split kids apron panel. £9.99 is your price, and of course you can just cut it and then sew it together. You have got the instructions printed in the panel, so easy to use. 514183 is your item number. Oh, the waffles. Let's keep it the waffle here. I'm kind of hanging out here. Between, I mean, I'm not gonna, stand there because that probably is not as strong for my weight. Anyway, especially not post Christmas. Too many chocolates. Anyway, moving on to these gorgeous fabrics. Now we have got, again, limited edition dual printed cotton. We have got 3 different options: a meter by 63 inches wide or 1.6 centimeters. This is the apricot gray blue. Now again, I'm going to bring the waffle print, because look at that. So the gray works, but I think this one, I would go for the blue one, maybe. Oh, can I reach? Oh, this is, but look at that. That works really well, doesn't it? Kind of come in closer. There it is. Now, you can see how well they work, and this is why the blenders, the waffle prints, details at the bottom of the screen. Waffle weaves are really popular, because now this, if you go, you're going to get a meter of it. Then we have got, again, 100% cotton. We have got the green yellow, sorry. I kind of like blue. This one, I would go for the lemon option. So what is this lemon here? So let's put it this way. Oh, lemon. Oh, look at that. Definitely that option, that works really well. And then finally we have got the blue option. So this one, it has got a lot of colors. So I would go for aqua. That looks, the aqua looks really nice with it. Yeah, that works really well. Now, then I would go maybe for, this is the one that I would go for. I mean, maybe you can bring in as well. Oh, this one works as well. That, even better, that one. This is the mint. So you have got different options. You could, of course, bring a little bit of blue, but I think it's actually, those ones are the ones that work the best. A little bit of lemon, of course, you can always. £9.99 is your price. £5 saving. 780417. But remember that saving of £5. Well, it's actually here for just about 16 minutes. So please do check out your baskets. Do not miss out on a bargain. And I have to say one thing. Flexi-buy. $9.99, you can flexi-buy because Flextravaganza. So you can pay just £5 today. If you're a Freedom member, you do not pay P&P. 780417 is your item number. Now we have got the construction charm packs. Now we were trying to work out how big the piece could be, but we didn't go very well, did it? No, it didn't. It's too difficult. Yeah, it is too difficult. This is this is like fabric. Anyway, it wasn't there before, so I think it's, the Christmas elves. I think they spent the first 2 weeks of January just playing havoc. This is what I think. I'm going to show you a few of the patterns that you are getting. You are getting 42 pieces, 5 inches, 3 of each design, and you can see in here the gorgeous prints of these ones. I love how you have got feature fabrics, you have got more of background fabrics, and you can see in here that you can make little throws, play mats, you can make like a bag for toys, so many different ways. Now, of course, this is the construction pattern bundle, 100% cotton, beautiful quilting white. $9.99 is your price. This is a really good price for a charm pack. You have got a £5 saving, and even in full price, it's a very, very decent price. So grab yours, check out those baskets, and consider if you want to make it easy to flexify, so you only pay £5. 236992 is your item number. Then we are moving on to the fairy. Now you have got 3 different options. Again, 42 pieces of 5 inches square. Now you have got the green option, which is this one. Then you have got the yellow option. And then you have got the pastels. All of them feature the same prints. I'm going to go for the yellow option. The flower fairies, which you can see in here, they feature them, the gorgeous little hearts, and of course the flowers, because they are flower. And of course, remember, 42 pieces, 5-inch squares, so you can mix and match. You have got 3 of each design, I believe. And this is the yellow option, but also features blues and corals. I love this one. I really think it's like a heart mushroom, isn't it? And then, of course, you have got them there. Right, if you want yours, well, do check out your baskets. Now, $9.99 is your price. Remember, you choose your color. Now, if you want to flexify, you can, even though it's $9.99, because $9.99, even a math challenge person like myself can work it out that $9.99 is actually about £5, so you can flexify it. 502569 is your item number. Then we have got our blenders. Now this is a really cool option because you are getting 2 of the same color. You're getting ½ meter, so you're getting a meter in total. Now one of them will be the spots, one of them will be the florals. We have got the is it beige, this one. I would say this is more of a, how can I say, I don't want to say it's beige. Sorry to offend anyone. This is like a mushroom, you know, taupe, you know, that sort of, it's, you know, beige to me, it's more a lighter color. This is more like, I would say, what drink? Latte? A latte color, you know, that sort of, I know what it is. Dark chocolate, and then you have a thin coat of white chocolate over the top. It gives you that sort of effect. That's exactly, or milk chocolate and then a white coat over the top. That's definitely, somebody got me some really nice chocolates over Christmas, and they were like these, some of them. Anyway, this is the beige option, and notwithstanding the fact that we don't agree it's beige. The name is called beige. Then we have got the light green. Going back to the beige option though, can I go back? Because this is one of those ones that, can you see how well they would work with a lot of different colors? Because it has got that neutral sort of tones. So whatever color you call it, it's a really nice mixability color. Right, then we have got the light green, they would say. Again, it's a minty sort of, it's a cool green. It's not, you know, it doesn't have too much yellow. It's kind of basic for that one. And as we are light blue, which is now limited stock, and so is the sky blue next to each other. Jimmy is just done because of course it's his favorite color. It's the color that he sees every day that he looks at himself at the mirror with his blue eyes. That's why. Then we have got the light purple. The purple, that's a deeper purple, and then we have got the light purple, which actually is Hannah's favorite. She has got a fondness for purples and fabrics. She has been known to leave her station in the capable hands of her colleagues to come in and choose it in live on air and then go upstairs and buy some fabric. You know, she does not leave it unattended. She makes sure that somebody else is looking after the tech department. But you know, she is also a crafter. Right, I don't know what is gonna. Right, then we have got the lilac one. Here we have got $9.99 is the price. Remember, you are getting 2 half-meter pieces, 44 inches in width. Now this is the lilac, and then finally we have got the pink. I think our Katie likes the pink. I think it's her favorite. She likes the brightness of the pink, the liveliness. Pink is one of those colors that is such a happy color. It really is. It's one of those ones that I don't think it gets enough credit. 655965 is your item number. Now, blenders are very good to go for when they are in a happy hour. Why? Because you are getting that 5 extra pounds discount, so $9.99 for basically a meter of 2.5 meter pieces of fabric, if you know what I mean. It's like 2 pieces, but 2 patterns, but they blend perfectly together. But also they blend very well with other fabrics. So if you're thinking, I'm not sure which color, you know, I'm kind of thinking, I would say with this one, just go for the colors that you know you use the most. If you're doubting yourself, I actually would go for the beige, because that's the sort of colors that will work with a variety of tones. 655965 is your item number. Remember to check out your baskets. You have got less than 10 minutes to check out those baskets and get a happy hour deal. Right, a website, you can see exactly what we have got for you, including, of course, those elements, the fabric basic essentials with 5-star reviews in there. Now, of course, you can see them there. And you can see as well the banana split kids apron panel as well, and the daisy chain fabric pack. You're getting 5 half meters, as well as the Zoom fabric pack, 6 half meters for £24.99. But of course, one of the stars of the show is the waffle weave, 100% quilting weight. Now, very busy for this, and I'm so happy that people appreciate how gorgeous this fabric is. Quilting weight, you are getting half meter pieces, you choose any 2, so you are paying $9.99 for what is a meter of beautiful quilting cotton. Look at the texture you have got. Now, if you have done any quilting, you will know that any pattern has got the pattern fabric where you should put it, and then you should have some, whether it's the sashing or the binding, or, you know, the kind of elements where, you know, you need somewhere where the eye rests. And I like plains, but you want plains that have got a little bit of texture, interest, and this is exactly it. It has got that wonderful waffle weave texture that you can see it. And you know what? This is the question of, if you have got fabrics that you know exactly what colors will work, go for those ones. If you don't, go for a gray, go for a beige, or go for a cream, which are more neutral colors, and they will be perfect as well. Right, shall we go through the colors? Because we have got the gray, which clearly is my favorite. Then we have got the dusky. Then we have got the mint. Then we have got the plum. And you can see even the 3 of them together, if I put them here, how gorgeous do they look? Just think about a little bit of piping in this color. And if you put it side by side, I really like it. Suddenly it's just very elegant. And any combo really works. Then we have got the pink, isn't it? And again, the pink and the dusky work really well together. Pink and mint, Neapolitan flavors here we are talking about. Then and then we have got the purple, which is really nice. This is one of my favorite types of purple. It's very rich, it's very warm, it's not cold, it's just very regal. Then we have got the peach. Again, different from the pink in the sense that it's more of a really definitely a peach. I approve of this name. This is definitely a peach. Then we have got the sky blue, which is the beautiful blue skies when it's. Then we have got the blue. Then we have got the copper. Then we are getting to lemon, olive, lilac, cream, and then we have got aqua. I was thinking of this one, the Neapolitan flavors. Wouldn't it be like something like this? Look at that, how gorgeous. And then of course you kind of put a little bit of blue maybe in here, or maybe a little bit of cream. Oh, chocolate. Oh, chocolate, the copper. Oh, that's coffee. That's caramel, isn't it? A little nice double. Anyway, $9.99 is the price. Remember to check out your baskets. We have got seconds till the end of the show, so I'm going to just remind you to check out your baskets. However, you have got 5 minutes and 20 seconds to check out your baskets and grab a bargain. Remember, Flextravaganza means you can split the cost into interest-free payments. Right, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Stay safe and enjoy crafting. Well, we have got another look, a repeat of the 8 p.m. show of Alan Create One Day Special, then Quilt Dragon Heads, and then at 12 Crafts do Best of 2020.
Hello everyone, we're the Pink Ink Ladies.
I'm Kathy.
And I'm Mel. We've been with Hochanda right from the start and we've been crafting for 30 years. We're passionate about fabric, so our main thing is to stamp on fabric or stencil on fabric. We can't wait to show you all our new hand illustrated stamp and stencil designs, whether you're using them on cards or soft furnishings. Kathy and I get together at Pink Ink Towers and we can't wait to share our ideas. We choose all our subject matter together and then Kathy goes away and hand illustrates all our fantastic finished designs, and we pride ourselves on the quality of our range. On our shows on Hochanda, we're excited to share all our hints, tips and techniques for you to get the most out of our products.
Please tune in to the Pink Ink shows, get inspired on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Sue Trangmar and I started Daisy Chain Designs 20 years ago. Back in the day there were very few quilt patterns in the marketplace, and so I started to bring patterns into the UK from America and Australia, and along the way I've been lucky enough to work with some fantastic British designers, and that is what really the essence of Daisy Chain Designs are. At Daisy Chain Designs, we're passionate about sewing and quilting. We design projects that hopefully will inspire you to pick up your needle and thread and have a go. We have great fun in designing things from the very start, and then the end product is always very exciting when you actually see it made. So don't miss the Daisy Chain Design shows on Hochanda. Hi, I'm Lou from Studio Light. Studio Light has been around for about 40 years now. They're based in the Netherlands. It's a family-run business with a great heritage. The products that Studio Light bring us are very diverse, fantastic dyes, great papers, but all round on trend. Over the 40 years, Studio Light have evolved. They listen to me, the demonstrator, and you, the customers, and really take our ideas on board. On the Hochanda shows, we'll share with you the diverse techniques and products will inspire you to produce your own individual pieces of artwork. So make sure you don't miss the Studio Light shows on Hochanda.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Hochanda app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Hochanda app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Simply turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do so, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. All you need to do now is select download, and remember, it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select apps from the menu that appears. Scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it! You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hello and welcome. Well, this is it. The second hour of the one day special, and almost 2/3 of the stock has gone. Oh, do you know what, love? I'm going to just turn you down in my head. Bear with. Is that better? That's better. No, not really, but it felt a bit echoey. That's quite loud. 2/3 of the stock has gone. Now, this is a brand new launch